What's up, people? Welcome to the channel, and I'm gonna be teaching. What's good, y'all? Yo, this game is cooked. Watch that count against me. Oh my god. Yo. Insane work. Watch them sit there, bro. You were caught disconnecting. Or I was caught playing a broken game. I'm on ranked. I didn't do that. Casual. You were caught disconnecting. We didn't fix our game.
What a drag. The hope you cling to does not exist.
All right. Yep. So how y'all doing today? What's going on? What's new? How y'all doing today? I'm just chilling, enjoying my day. I was asleep for the most part today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna sleep all day. Come up with some plans, ideas. I'm still tired. Now I'm definitely better than yesterday's. Fireproof Naruto, we like it. So you sleep 2 to 3 hours today? No, I actually still up like 15. Let's see, I got 8.5 hours earlier than I played with them for about an hour and a half. So no, I'm on 10 hours. So good 10 hours. I tried it. I'm surprised he hit me first. But yeah, y'all, we gotta talk about this game, this cesspool. We gotta talk about it. It's that time. It's about time. blocked. Falcon drop. Smash through that, are you crazy? Ideology that wouldn't just mash through that. Crazy, man. He said, yes, sir, the rant I asked for. No, I'm not ranting. No, I'm not ranting. I'm not ranting. It's a very calm, relaxed talk about what I'm going to be doing forward, where I'm going, because sparking is a month away. As some of you guys know, I get the game early, and it's time for me to start implementing my operations and my plans so I can move in that direction. So, you know, I kind of feel bad because I said that I was going to do all these character guides and that I was going to, you know, put all these different character guides out, and I never got to them. I just never got to them. There's so many characters and connections, and I never got to the ones that everybody asked for. But, to my defense, I have two defenses for why I partially don't feel bad, and then I can get into it. So, part of my defense for why I didn't get to them is because, one, it actually takes quite a lot of time to put these guys together. They should be easy, but they're not. And it's because when you hop online, you fight the same 10 characters. So how am I supposed to get you guys footage to show you how to use a character when I can't show you how to use the character because Tamari's being God, right? And my second defense is that is how many people want to learn how to actually use a character when you hop online and again you see the same characters. So how many of y'all actually want to learn? Right, that's where I get that mentality of, well, I feel bad because I didn't get to all of them, but then again, part of me is like, I mean, I get the requests, I get people wanting to learn them, and then I hop online and I fight the same shit. So it's like, so how many? Either I just never run into y'all because of my rank, or it just isn't accurate. It's one of the two. Yeah, we've been playing him. I don't know what else is playing in the background. I gotta close that shit. Give me 1 second. Something's still playing in the background. There we go. What's good, IS? Welcome on TikTok. Welcome, everyone. I fixed it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's again part of where I feel bad. I do. I know some of you guys actually want to learn, but then there's a part of me where it's like I can't feel but so bad when you hop online and you fight the same stuff anyway. You know what I mean? And then it's also there's 100 and something characters. Like me by myself going through every single one of these and teaching you guys how to use them individually takes a lot of time. And you know, I get frustrated. I get online and I'm like, all right, cool, let me get this Darby guide out there for y'all. Let me post the Darby guide by Thursday. I get online Tuesday, and for the next 2 days I'm fighting dorks using meta 24/7. So now I gotta play the lotto until I run into a dude who plays neutral to show you guys how to actually use the character. Yo, what's good, Slayer? Welcome. Yeah. So, you know, that's why I know you hungry as shit. Yeah, I am hungry as shit. I haven't eaten. How do y'all know this? Oh, y'all must know I don't eat shit. I'm like, how do you know this? I don't be eating. I don't be eating post stream. It's what it is. But yeah, it's very difficult for me to get these guides out for y'all. And it takes so much time because of the way people play on the game. And it just makes more sense for all of us. Forget me. Forget me, right? Forget me. It's not just about me. Y'all, all of us, to just go over to a better, different game. It just makes sense where you can actually do everything I'm trying to do and it could work. Because even in the case where I teach y'all how to use a character, I could make a best Sugetsu guide. I could make a best Naruto guide. I could make a best Sasuke guide. I can teach you how to use every character in the game. How much does that mathematically matter in a community where you'll hop online and fight the same shit that you can't beat with that character unless you're using something equal anyway? So you guys hear what I'm saying? Like, I know for the most part, a lot of y'all just play with friends anyway, so that doesn't necessarily affect you. Y'all just be in your own bubble for real, just playing with each other and trying to learn to show each other, you know, cool shit. But, you know, at a certain point, I could teach y'all fundamentals. I could teach y'all how to actually be good at the game, but I've been good at this game for 8 years now, and it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for you. Versus just going to a game like Sparking where it works, right? I could show you how to be the best Krillin player. You hop online and that shit actually fucking matter. That actually work. You know, we're in the new generation, and I'm sure within 2 days we're gonna get the best team guides. I know. But Sparking is way bigger than this Naruto. Like, Dragon Ball as a concept is better than Naruto, so it's bigger than Naruto, I should say. There's too many casuals and there's too many regular player-based numbers to get online and not see at least some variety. I feel like it would take longer. It's gonna happen just because of the generation we're in. I feel like it's gonna happen regardless. It's gonna be about 2 months before every team is a Broly or that meta character, that meta team. But I just feel like there's gonna be a longer time, or at least a chance to get a break from that meta just because of how the Dragon Ball community is. That's just how I feel. Now, I could be completely wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. I've played fighters. I know these dudes also over there don't get off the meta when they get the chance. But I'm just saying that the audience is so big to the point where, especially with what I'm trying to do here, I could literally just in-house it. And I wouldn't have to worry about that anyway. But I'm overall saying Storm is just not it, bro. That's what it is, and I'm explaining to y'all in the content creator mindset and as a player yourself why it doesn't even make sense to take the time at a certain point to invest into some of the stuff you guys might want to learn from me. And why I'm going to Sparking and taking that time and putting it to better use there. It just makes more sense. I count. I'm just gonna switch. Thank you. Wow. Okay. I get you. That curve is crazy. I don't know who allowed that. I'm trying not to die here. Maybe I should let him take the round centers, dog. Oof. I dashed. Ah! And stop dashing hurts you. Fasting game for real. You too? Are you fasting? I'm not. You're Indonesian. Welcome, welcome, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm just talking about the state of connections. You know, where is this game going for not just me, but for everybody? What has happened? The benefits of dropping this shit and going elsewhere. Like, I want to talk about the whole time period of what's happened since we got here. Like, is this a good space? Like, we all know the answer. We all know what killed the game. We all know how we got here. And I just feel like no matter how many characters they drop, they could do Xenoverse treatment all they want. This game could keep dropping niggas until we get to Code. Or until we get to time skip Boruto. You know, 15 years from now, they still dropping characters. The community's still the community. It's not the problem isn't the game. The problem is partially the game. But the problem isn't the game. Like, that's only 5-10% of the actual problem. Yes, the game is stupidly, you know, created at certain points. I absolutely agree with that. Like, some of these decisions that they made, limited to not including kunai restamp, was a fucking retarded ass decision. I don't know who made that decision in the first place. That's a stupid ass decision. But then again, no one told dudes to figure out how to reset damage scale when damage scaling was made in order to stop certain abuse. I'm just talking about it as a whole. Like, the game came out, I got it early. It was cool. It was great. I had a good time. You guys, if you watch some of my streams, I got tight, but my beginning, like, when I first got this game, I was so fucking happy. Like, because there was not only a fundamental difference, but dudes didn't know the meta yet. They didn't know the meta yet. It took a day. A day, and then that changed. But for my first week, I wasn't fighting that every single game. It took a good week, and then I saw Shino every game, and then I got tight. But that first week, oh my god, I was dog walking dudes. I saw nothing but Storm 4 meta teams, and they tried it here, and it didn't work. And I was dog walking the same dudes who said they were that god, bro. I fought Mask on here. I lost him by a smidge. A smidge. I beat Mask too. But the first game I played him, I lost by a smidge, and I said everything to him. I said, yes, the evidence is here.
Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
I'm back. I just had to get water. But, you know, everything was so fucking good that first month. You know, that first week, I'm sorry. The first week. And then you hop online and you run into dudes like this. Right? That's the whole discussion. Like, how did we get here? And what I'm saying is, the reason why, again, to further my point of why it doesn't make sense for me to commit myself here in the space, I'm trying to teach you guys how to use everybody so you can be like me. Not in this point of copying my playstyle, of course, but where you can hop online and pick any character and have zero problems. But why does that matter when you hop online and you fight niggas like this every single day? I played him yesterday, I played him last week, and they don't change their teams. It has been 20-something hours. An entire day, the sun has set, I've gone outside, I went to an anime con, I went to sleep. I've literally lived in an entire other world. Went to sleep, woke up, I come back. Brand new stream, new clothes, took a shower, everything. And it's the same playstyle. It's the same team. I changed my team. This isn't the team I was running yesterday. I changed my entire energy. I wasn't even speaking this way yesterday. I had a higher pitch tone because I was a lot happier from anime con. But now I'm relaxed. But my point is, dudes hop on here with this AI mentality, like they're programmed to play this exact same way, this exact same thing, every single day, like a 9 to 5. And that just furthers my point further of why it doesn't matter. I want you guys to be able to hop online and pick anybody. Am I going to win this match? Probably. There's like a good 75% chance I'm going to win this game once I start playing. But that doesn't matter because it takes the fun out of it. Can I beat him? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not that hard. He's really not a hard dude to beat. Once you learn his gimmicks and how he plays, he's really easy to beat. But it takes out the fun. The fun. That's what I care about. The fun. I don't care about it. It's the fun. And I know that's what 90% of y'all care about because that's why you use the roster. It's about learning, right? It's about the experience. We all care about the same shit. I know we do because that's what draws y'all to my content. We all care about the same shit. So I'm just explaining it, bro. Why it doesn't make sense and why, again, I'm moving to Sparking. I know everybody from Naruto is not going to want to get on Sparking. I know a lot of y'all might not follow me over, but I feel like I needed to put that stream out. And I'm glad he showed up. I'm glad this man showed up. After these matches, I got to hit him with a thank you message because this literally proves my point indefinitely. This is the best way to prove my point of exactly what I'm saying. You know, this dude Playco Armboy got on here and he showed dudes how to do this. I'm not going to counter it. I know how to counter it. I'm not going to counter it. I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about. This dude got on here and showed dudes how to do that. He did that. No one else. He did that. He did that. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you could learn the game. You can become better at the game. Why does it matter when you can get on every day or any day of the week, rather? Because I don't get on every day. I stream. So any day of the week, you get on here and you fight the same dudes with the same playstyles. Or you could hop on a different game, a better game with a better community where not only are dudes open to learning, not only are dudes open to actually using the roster, but it's more positive, like it's mentally healthier for you. Like, you don't have to do that shit. This is something he's just doing just because it's allowed. It's something he can do. So you can see that win screen. Sub banking, like the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took sub banking out the game, but now you can teleport and get an extra sub for free. It's just the little stuff that's like, damn, bro. You know, again, it loops up to my other point of, I know dudes are like, this community is so toxic and, you know, the game is just bad. But people literally ignore the fact that the community is the thing that killed this game. Everybody blames the devs. Everybody wants to say CC2 did it. Everybody wants to say that the game is just badly developed. It's bad for, you know, meta. It's bad for this. It's bad for that. But nobody says the truth. The community killed the game. It was not the way it's developed or how... We know this shit's stupid. We know. But Naruto's never been balanced, just like Tenkaichi. That shit has never been balanced. Never. Every Naruto wasn't even supposed to really be balanced in the game. You know. But again, it's the community. To get online every single day. The days I don't even get on. When I'm at work, he's on doing this. When I'm taking a shower, he's online doing this. When I'm walking my dog, he's doing this. While I'm eating, he's doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, while you guys are learning, watching my videos, taking a shower, going to work, going to school, trying to make your life better, the same community that says casuals are the problem, the same community that says that CC2 won the game, are all on here doing this. Doing this. So I'm, again, when I win and when I leave, I'm going to send him the biggest thank you message. Because he just indefinitely proved my point. And I don't have to find ranked players because they do it on casual. Which furthers my point for the fourth time. Because people say, well, just play casual, bro. Because I got that message before. People say, well, why do You out here rage quitting on stream, bro. You out here rage quitting. You go to the menu, like, that's lame, bro. If you're gonna do that, just go play casual. Like, I don't respect that, to be honest. This is casual. What do you want me to do? This is casual. What do you want me to do? This is casual. This is casual. What do y'all want me to do? What would you do? You say you just take it? How many times are you gonna take this? How many times are you just gonna play the game for enjoyment and accept that it's like this before you go play something else? And it's easy to say that, nah, bro, I don't rage quit. I just take my L and leave. Okay. How many times are you gonna do that when it's like this every game? Because I know you're not gonna sit there every game and go and just take L. I know you're not. I know you're not. That's cap. That's easy for people who either play for very, very short amount of times and they get off the game, which is, again, counters my point, which I'm sorry, doesn't counter my point. Further supplies my point, which is you don't play for long periods of time because you know it's toxic. Because you know it's toxic. You know my point is true. So that's why you yourself don't play for long periods of time. So, again, if you're a content creator like me, and you just trying to play the game, you're trying to educate dudes, trying to have fun, at a certain point, it's like, all right, let me just get on a different game. I'm in VC now. I'm on VC. We could talk in VC though. Actually, I said I was gonna do that yesterday. Once I get halfway through my point, I'll ask y'all opinions, and then we can go to VC and talk a bit there. So I'm just explaining to the audience so that the stream is there, because again, I'm transitioning, and I feel like every content creator kind of owes their audience that explanation period of, damn, bro, because I've had that. I've watched content creators that I enjoy on games, and then I ask what happened, and they don't have that explanation. It kind of annoyed me. Like, I get life happens or whatever, but don't just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a solid, good reason. Don't just hit me with, oh, life is hard. You know what I'm saying? Life is hard for everybody. Like, give me a good, especially if I'm really supporting you, I'm watching your shit daily, bro. Like, give me a good, you know what I'm saying? Give me a closure. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're on this trip together. Like, as a content creator, if you follow somebody, at that point, you're part of the journey, you're part of the trip. So I feel like at a certain level, you kind of owe them that closure. Like, damn, well, I've been here supporting you this long. I want to know what happened, bro. Like, what happened? So that's all I'm trying to give y'all, that closure to, like, okay, what made him get off? Some of y'all don't even need the explanation because y'all are as good as me and you already know the answer. But for some of the casual audience who doesn't really understand, like, because they don't really be playing at that high level, so it's like, damn, what's wrong? What happened? Like, I don't fight this stuff. I want it to be on screen. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about, so that y'all can be, oh, okay, I get it. Let's see, where's my TikTok chat? Hold on. Violation. Hate speech? What? What did I don't know what I said, but TikTok is flagged for hate speech. I don't know what that even means. Why's my inputs on all the time? What the hell? I don't even know. What did I say? I'm trying to figure out what I could watch out. What did I say? I didn't say nothing crazy. I don't know what's allowed on TikTok now. All right, I'm not gonna watch my speech though. I'm gonna just speak the way I speak. They on my ass, and I don't know if there's a not for kids section or something. I don't know. Anyway, what was I just saying though? Yeah, I'm just giving them that closure. I'm probably like, what's the point of this? Just giving some of my audience that, well, what happened? Like, why is he on Sparking? Why is he leaving? Why isn't he uploading his guides anymore? He said he was going to give us all these characters. Like, what happened? I'm giving y'all explanations with proof, evidence, facts, and pure logic to back everything up. So, It's not really a debate, it's more like a discussion video, but I'm saying the community cooked this out. Wow, he really stopped my input. Community did this, bro. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. And I say y'all not because, again, I would never blame a casual for doing this. Because I know y'all are not the ones on here doing shit like this. Y'all don't care about this game that much to be doing this. These are the dudes who in life have nothing going on. And I get it, bro. Life is hard, man. You know, if I tell y'all, I ain't gonna drop all my personal business, but I done been through some shit. Like, life is hard, bro. I get it. And when a video game is your only cope out, you want to feel like you're God, you want to feel like you're in control. So you pick broken characters to feel like you're getting somewhere. I get it, bro. That ain't the solution. Like, that's therapy at that point. I get why they do it. Not like I don't understand why they don't do it. I get it. You want to feel like you're in control. Got nothing else going on in life. Gotta hop online and tell dudes you're the best. Picking modded characters and shit. I get it, bro. What's good, Kenan? Welcome. At the same time, you're ruining the atmosphere for everybody else around you. For him, this is fun. This is cool. This is enjoyment. He's clearly hitting the rematch button. I hit character select several times. 24 hours has passed. This is cool for him. He enjoys this. But for the general audience, for the other people who want to play the game, this is boring, obviously. You know, at a certain point, it gets like, where do you go? It's boring. All right, we did this. Like, all right, cool. What's next? I'm still waiting for the part where we get off some of these characters. And it's never came. So, I'm just giving y'all the basic breakdown of what we're gonna be doing. You guys know I get the games early, so Sparking Zero is next. Hunter x Hunter, I am very uncertain on if I'm gonna even try to get comp. I don't want to be comp really in too many places. Comp has given me an entire different outlook on games. I feel like once you become comp, not only do you grow a little ego yourself, but it ruins your game experience. When you don't know how stupid shit is, it's fun. Like, it doesn't bother you. If I was a regular casual, I highly doubt this team would piss me off. If I didn't know shit about how the game works and the fundamentals, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. Like, alright, cool, play whatever you want, bro. Everybody else is getting annoyed because it's stupid. I'm just like, alright, cool, do your thing, you know? You know, but once you become comp, and I learned this from Battlefront. Battlefront was my ultimate lesson of, all right, let me stay away. I don't want to do that. Let me stay away from that space. I'll get good. I'll always get better than the average player because I can't stand being a basic player. I cannot. That's my thing. I do not like playing games and being as good as everybody else. I got to be better than the average casual, I'll say. But I can't be that guy who's so good that he just never loses. You know, I can't be the Beerus of Dragon Ball. I refuse. I wouldn't do that. Because it's either you're going to be so good to the point where you put a target on your back and everybody's going to want to fight you, which is cool. But you also got to realize what comes with that. Dudes are going to try to beat you by any means. And what comes with that any means is all types of bullshit teams that, as a person who understands the game fundamentally, you're going to be annoyed at how you lost because, damn, 9 times out of 10, if you are one of the best players in the world, you understand the game fundamentally better than everybody else. And how they beat you is usually a gimmick. And then you're going to be annoyed like, damn, I lost to a gimmick, not mechanics. And that's a whole rabbit hole I can get into, but I can get into a whole, like, I can talk about this for hours, but the point of the being is, like, damn, I don't think I really want to be comp on any other games, really. So I'll probably be mid-tier or high-tier casual. That's what I consider myself on Storm. I'm not comp. I could be, I never would be again, but I kind of applied that on Battlefront, because when I got to a certain level on Battlefront and I learned how to parry and I learned how to hook swing and all this other stuff on there, I had a different outlook on how dudes were playing, play styles, and all that. And it started once I noticed that people's play styles to a certain level were pissing me off, whereas before I would just have fun and I didn't care. I said, all right, let me dial it back. I'm learning too much. And I've had opportunities over there where it was like, yo, let me teach you how to play. Like, yo, your Luke is retarded, bro. Like, let me teach you. I will, you got clans. Like, yo, like, join the clan. We can, like, I done had those opportunities, but I was like, nah, bro. I don't want to be calm. I was like, nah. Oh, y'all keep that. Y'all keep that, man. That's a whole different boat. I high key don't want to deal with. So my goal with Sparking is going to be the same as it was over here, but it's going to work in the community because, again, they're going to be more open to playing the actual roster. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I expect, and that's not me just being negative, I expect at a certain level, Sparking is not going to be what everybody envisions. I'll just say that. That's my viewpoint on it. I know everybody thinks it's going to be cookies and cream. And it's like, oh my God, I'm going to play my friends. And you know what I'm saying? We're in a new era, bro. It's not like when we all had PS2s and we would play Videl versus Cyberman. And you know what I'm saying? You would play Great Sandman and, you know what I'm saying, Android 17. We didn't care. You know, depending on how you came up anyway. We didn't care. When I was growing up, I was a very good Videl. My Videl was insane. It wasn't Goku, it wasn't Gohan, it wasn't Broly, all these crazy characters. It was Videl. That was Tenkaichi 1, my favorite character. You know. And when people played me with meta, I didn't care. My friends came over for my birthday party. I remember like it was yesterday. They came over and they had Broly's, fucking fusions, Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, Kid Boo's. They tried their fucking hardest and they still lost. Well, I had fun. I didn't care about the meta. Because they didn't, they wanted to beat me, but I'm trying to break this down to where it makes sense. The outlook wasn't, oh, this character's better, so I gotta pick it. Those were the characters they genuinely liked at the time. They wanted to beat me, yes, but the outlook wasn't, I gotta see the win screen. I gotta win. I gotta win by any means. I'll time you out. I'll stun lock you. I'll do anything. It wasn't like that back then. You know what I'm saying? Now he's your bar. You can kill me. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna start lowering connection speed, picking Kamui with Kaguya to the point where you know you're gonna win. I'm not doing this. So again, I'm gonna send you a message. Like, this just literally proves everything that I'm saying, bro. I could beat him. In red bar with the Kamui and the Kaguya, that's not happening, bro. And when you got a community that will do anything, how do you go from blue to red mid-match? And then pick a team that works perfectly in red bar? How do you do that? That's too perfectly timed. You know, where do you expect to go in a community that'll do anything to win? Where do you expect to go? Like, I can't even... Like, just take me out. Just take me out. Just take me out of that. It's like, you got it. I'm not going to menu because then they're going to give me another fucking, you know what I'm saying? What was I saying though? But yeah, when I was younger, like I said, my friends came over and the mentality wasn't, I gotta win by any means. I'm gonna pick Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because I gotta win. You know, dudes were actually like the character at that time period. That's why they picked it. You know, and then they picked lower tiers too. Like they went around the roster just like I did. They didn't pick the same character every game until they beat me. It was like, oh fuck, I didn't beat you with my I didn't beat you with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Alright, now we'll fuck around and let me go Krillin. Let me see if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. You know, and what I'm saying is, like, yeah, I know fraud, and that's what I'm bringing up now, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be the damper of like, you know, to tell dudes not to have fun on Spark and Zero. I know better enough that in this day and age, where we are in this generation, that a lot of people are having nostalgia. Like Sparking looks very good. Oh my god, you know. Sparking looks great. Hell yeah. It's gonna be fun. Hell yeah. It's gonna be great. But you guys gotta, like, a lot of people don't realize this is the new generation, bro. After a week, you're gonna be fighting Jiren, Broly, UI, Goku every single game. Or whatever meta is gonna be put out there. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. But whereas before, dudes pick characters because either they enjoyed it or just to fuck around, you know. There was no intent behind it. It was just because it was fun. It was fuck around energy. It was fun. You enjoyed it. Whereas now, in this generation, there's intent, there's purpose. There's a reason why dudes are picking these characters, because they have booga booga damage. They do booga booga stun locks. They do crazy shit that no one else in the game can do, just to see that win screen. So that's all I'm saying. I understand, like, when Sparking comes out, it's going to be a similar issue, but the difference is, one, Sparking's bigger than Storm. That's one. So one, there's going to be way more room for me to move around and actually get those guides out and to enjoy myself when I'm making content, because the audience is big enough to where it won't be an immediate factor. Two, there's actually several different, like, higher tier Dragon Ball creators who are getting the game that won't influence the entire culture as a whole. The reason why dudes hop on Storm and play meta is because they're drones, right? But dudes are convinced that the best players on connections are Playco, Mask, iPal, trying to think of other names. That's the three that come to mind, right? These are the three dudes for the most part, minus iPal. iPal hasn't done that too much this game, but he has done it. Where they'll stream and they'll be like booga booga teams. Like I just said, there'll be teams that are like, what the fuck? Like, why is it still in the game? Teams that are retarded should not be allowed. Melt your entire health bar for free teams. And then they'll mass share it. And they'll share it. And then once that gets Twitter, and then it's like, oh shit, you could do this? Oh shit, Kaguya is this good? Oh, okay, let me add that. Same thing with Kaguya. Oh shit, you could do this with Kaguya? Alright, let me add that. Oh yeah, let me do that. And then slowly the entire community starts to get corroded with that energy because everybody wants to win. Versus on Sparking, or I should say in the Dragon Ball community, of course you're gonna have content creators who are gonna do the same shit. I guarantee you within a week we're gonna see somebody do something ridiculous with UI, and it's gonna trend, right? But the difference is there's also gonna be those higher tier content creators that are gonna share regular fun content which is something Storm doesn't do too often. Like, they try so hard on Storm to make it comp that kind of brainwash dudes into that energy of I have to win because it's competitive. When it's been stated, it's not. Right? So when Afro uploads video saying Goku Black Streets is actually broken, think everyone's gonna go play Yamcha on ranked? No, but there's other content creators outside of Afro. You got Rhyme Style, you got SiriX, you got up and coming, like mid to higher tier content creators who are up and coming. Like, there's gonna be Afro. I feel like, because again, not every Dragon Ball content creator does that, and I feel like that also negatively affects a game. You got to get your clicks, you got to get your bait. So saying, like I did, I said KCM is crazy in Storm connections. That's what I did. But at the same time, he's a lower tier character that was slept on, who's actually insane in the game. So I feel like at a certain point, that's responsible on the content creator. And I'm not saying not to do it, but I also feel like there's a variety enough content creators who are going to show other characters who aren't known about, to the point where people are going to say, oh shit, let me see that Cyberman. Like, yo, you can do this with Cyberman? All right, let me drop the UI Goku. Let me drop the Jiren. Let me drop the only content creators I know who are going to be doing that shit is Afro Senju, Globku, dudes like that. Rhyme might do it here and there for the beginning of the game, but after a certain point, because I've watched him long enough to know, he'll drop the meta characters and he'll go try a character that's like stupid to play. Characters you shouldn't be good at, he'll go learn and be good at. Same thing with Rhyme, like their whole little group, Dr. Doi of them, they'll do that. And because they're popular enough in the culture, I feel like they'll influence the community enough for people to say, okay, so I don't need Jiren to win. Okay, so, Afro posts this video. Goku Black could probably do a TOD, whatever you find, right? It's a touch of death combo, right? And then they'll post something else like, Yamcha's way better than he should be. And then, 30 minutes into the game, you see Yamcha doing something stupid. It'll give dudes enough incentive to be like, okay, so I don't need Goku Black just to win. Okay, so I don't need Broly every game. I don't need to be melting your health bar in order to win. Let me try to see what other characters. And once you see that bridge of, oh shit, he found this with Yamcha, now dudes are going to start clicking in their head. So who else is broken? Once we bring back the mindset of, okay, so who else is broken in terms of not broken in the sense of who can stun lock, who could touch of death, broken in the sense of who else has hidden shit that's actually good. And that's stuff that Rhyme, SiriX, that's what they do. That's what their clique does. That's what they do. They bring that mindset back. And that's what I'm saying. If we can get that back, and I'm not saying it's going to happen 100%, but I'm saying it's going to be highly incentivized. If we can get that energy back, then we won't have to worry too much about, oh, okay, now I got to fight a Broly every game. Here we go. Or now I got to fight a Cyberman every game because he can just one-shot me. Here we go. We get that energy back from them, plus me and a couple of the content creators pushing that mindset. Plus factoring the fact that a lot of dudes from Sparking are our mindset. When I say our mindset, as in when we were kids, we didn't care too much. Like, I know the new gens are gonna ruin it to a certain degree, but a lot of us are old heads. We've been waiting for this shit for years. Most of us don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun for us. This is just nostalgia. This is a gift for us. And again, I feel like, yes, they're gonna ruin the game to a certain degree, but I feel like, again, when it comes to factoring the entire community and how much effect we as older heads, people who actually care about learning the game, have as an impact, we could change that environment. Just for Sparking. Just for Sparking. If we can, embody that energy of, oh, cool, all right, you cooked me with Jiren. And then next game, all right, bro, I'm going Krillin, just for the fuck of it. And still win or lose, whatever, it doesn't matter. Then that would change the environment. That would change the atmosphere. We're still going to have dudes like Afro. We're going to have Globku who are going to, prey on the YouTube algorithm. And I'm not going to say or knock them entirely for it. I feel like as a content creator, you're just as responsible for the health of the game as you're playing in it. But those are the main ones who are, oh my god, Broly is incredible. And then, first 5 seconds in the video, you're gonna have niggas showing dudes doing touch of death combos, and then we're gonna have Broly for a week. But I'm also saying at the same time, the reason why that doesn't work on Storm is because it's not a big enough community to have that effect. But Sparking is. Not to mention, Storm players are mostly new gen. Most of these guys are dorks, bro. Most of these guys are new gens. Most of these guys have never played a PS2 game. And if they have, they were single players, you know what I'm saying? They grew up on PS3. They grew up on Black Ops. Most of these guys never played Tenkaichi a day in their life. So they don't understand what it means to play for fun. They don't. They truthfully don't. And I'm not making this shit up. I've talked to competitive Storm players before. They don't know how to. Their version of fun is winning. When I say to them, and this has been a debate, this has been a topic, this has been a conversation, a one-to-one, not bullying each other, not calling each other names, a genuine one-to-one conversation. This has been a conversation. It's like, yo, why don't you just go down the tier list? Like, why don't you get off Last Naruto? This is in Storm 4. I'm like, why don't you get off Storm? Why don't you get off Last Naruto? Why don't you get off Rasa? Why don't you get off? Like, see what happens. Nah, bro, that's not fun to me. Like, I enjoy winning. I enjoy playing at a higher level with these crazy characters. It's easier. Why would I go down the tier list when I could just win? And I'm like, bro, because it's not just about winning, it's about the fun. He's like, well, it is fun for me to win. Isn't it fun for you to win? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said I don't like winning. We're humans. Yes, duh. You know what I'm saying? That's I'd be fucking sitting here lying to your face if I said, nah, bro, I don't like winning. No, I'd be stupid. But at a certain point, I'm willing to risk my victory screen in order to learn. I want to learn more than I want to win. To me, learning is enjoyment. That's just me. And I feel like that's PS2 mentality. I feel like that's PS2 energy, because that's what we had to do back then. Especially with AIs. Like, back then, AIs were strong. They weren't easy. Like, Storm AIs are garbage. That just isn't Storm. That's all AIs in general. But I'm just putting it all together to say, like, we had to learn the game more than we did then because AIs were not playing. Go ahead, and this is without the modded version. Go, if you have a PS2 or whatever fuck, go ahead and load up that Tenkaichi 3 on max difficulty. You're gonna win, but you're barely gonna. They were not fucking playing back then. So you had to learn. You had to adapt. You could play Kid Buu if you wanted to. Go ahead, bro. Go grab your Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But them niggas had fundamentals to the point where it did not matter, bro. You had to learn. You had to adapt. And at that point, it just forced you to put yourself in that mindset of, damn, like, so OP characters won't just help me? You telling me the AI can still beat me if I pick a stupid character? It's like, yes. Yes, they can. Yeah, this is PS5. This could wide better. And then at that point, once you learn that, it puts in the mentality of, okay, so now I have to learn the game. Once you move away from the characters helping me to how to play, it's only human nature after that to become curious. Once you become curious, you're going to drop that character that you mastered and you're going to go pick up the next character. Because now learning is enjoyment. Now it's fun again. Oh shit. Yo, I learned everything about Sub-Zero because he just commented Mortal Kombat. And I 100% agree. Mortal Kombat Deception on max difficulty, you're not winning. You had to be a vet. You were not winning. You would get so close every match. I used to have to knock dudes off the map to win. That's how hard it was for me. That's how hard AIs used to be, bro. But my point is, once you move from, oh shit, like, this is enjoyment. Like, it really took me 3 months to beat this AI at max difficulty with this character because they're that good. Then you start thinking to yourself, okay, so I know I can win. And back then, multiplayer wasn't a thing. So now it's, all right, it's not too much fun to perfect him now that I know how to do it. Now who else can I do it with? Once you hit now who else I can do it with, that's where the learning process and getting rid of the win screen goes. And then it just repeats. And it goes from game to game. And that's how I got here. And that's how a lot of us, you know, the environment and the community that I built, like I said, none of us in here care about winning. And that sounds like a crazy concept to say. And I know a lot of comp players don't understand that from me because it's like, well, you're good enough to a point where, you know, you can't really say that because you're trying. It's like, no, bro. This gameplay is fundamental understanding of Storm 8 years in the making. If I beat you badly, that's just because I understand the game better than you. It's not because of the character. It's not because I'm sitting in a chair with a napkin on my head. It's not because I'm sitting up in my chair. That's fundamentals. That's me just playing, bro. I don't care if I want to lose. I don't. And that's the same energy a lot of you guys carry. Like Reese. He changed up his team a little bit here. And he went to Orochimaru. He added Orochimaru. Now he hasn't used this team. He uses Shoji. He uses Broly. But here and there, he'll change his teams. He'll add on something to try. And that's when I know, okay, he understands the mindset. Okay, he understands what I'm talking about. And you guys, a lot of y'all carry that same mentality where you understand what I'm saying. That's where y'all be like, oh, okay. So all I'm saying is, to bring it back to the whole content creator thing, is Rhymestyle has that same mentality. Datadoya kind of has that same energy. Siriax has that energy. So yes, we're gonna have Afro send you, and that was a very good point. I'm not knocking your point. That was a great point. Like, what are we gonna do when when Afro and other content creators, you know, upload best, you know, Jiren gameplay? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. But what I am saying is there's also enough higher tier content creators and mid tier creators coming up that carry our mentality of learning above winning, that is going to affect the actual community. Yeah, you can join. The lobby's open. Anybody can join. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. You guys can join. The lobbies are open. That was my whole point there. Explaining the mindset and explaining why it'll happen eventually. I still feel like the new gens will taint Sparking to a degree. But I don't think it'll be as bad just because, again, there's enough of us and there's enough higher tier content creators that have our mindset that it'll kind of balance out. It's still going to be bad. It's still going to be very bad. You're still going to be fighting Kid Boos almost every other game. You're still going to be fighting these Booga Booga characters, but you'll get a break at least, versus Storm Connections where you don't get that break. You do not get that break. Unless you're playing friends, you don't get that break. You can hop on ranked, you get on casual, get on tournament, get on endless, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be fighting the same niggas every single game, picking characters. But the difference is we like to win, but it doesn't matter if we do win, if that makes any sense at all. Is winning cool? Hell yeah. Let me see the win screen. Yeah. If it's rewarding to know that my fundamentals have paid off. It's very rewarding to know that I have learned a game to the point where I can beat you. That's great. But it's not my priority. That's not my priority. It's not my priority. I'm sorry, it's not. And that's not a lot of the priority that a lot of the PS2 veterans have as well, you know. So we'll see. I'm not saying Sparking Zero is going to be cookies and rainbows. I'm not saying it's going to be a toxic cesspool either. I'm 90% sure every community on the planet is better than Connections anyway. So whatever we get on Sparking is going to be better than Sparking. The transition alone will give niggas sleep. I promise you that. That's not debatable. Right? Every community is better than Storm. So whatever we get over there is going to be better anyway. I'm just talking about best case scenario and why I feel like, not only as a content creator, but for y'all, some of y'all in here who are like me, for real, when it comes to the mentality of playing these games, why it's going to be so good for us to be eating over there. Come we. Good night. I fucked them. GG. But yeah, that I just wanted to explain to y'all my Big brain. Why I'm going. I'm not leaving. I'm not saying I will never play Storm again. I'm not going to sit here and be that content creator. All right, y'all, I'm deleting Storm. I'm never coming back. And then next week, y'all see me on here because then at that point, I've done that too many times already. At that time, it's just a waste of space. It just feels like a waste of time. Is that gonna hit? Yes, sir. Thank you for resetting that damage. Yep. Strike back. Oh, come on, Reese. Nah. Good, wait. I feel like you messed up. Jeez. I feel like you messed up there. Yep. I just want this stream to be up for dudes who are like, well, why is he leaving? Like, Storm's not that bad. Because a lot of the casual players just genuinely don't get it. They just be playing with each other. Like, some of them that play genuinely have no idea how bad this community is. They really do not know. There's way more of them than us in terms of who completely oblivious to YouTube and like completely oblivious to the Storm community. Some of these guys genuinely do not know. Like, they have no idea how bad this shit is. So, yep, those are all my points. Now let me read y'all shit, and then I'll go Discord, BC. But yeah, I have so many fucking plans for Sparking Zero. That game is definitely gonna be it. Bleach is probably going to be the second game that I'm actually going to try to be comp in, but not comp, good in. Phrase that, because I won't be comp, I'll be good in. I still don't know too much about Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter looks fun, but I'll play it probably for fun. Like, I'll probably make a few character guides and leave it. I'll be honest. Sparking it's going to be occupying so much of my time. I don't think I'm going to have time to be dropping it for Bleach. Not Bleach, fucking Hunter x Hunter. All these damn games, Jesus. I just don't see, I like 2D fighters, but I have to like the genre enough for me to invest in. And don't get me wrong, Hunter x Hunter, as I stated yesterday, it has priority for me over Storm. But I don't think the game is enough developed, or I don't think it's budgeted enough for me to be like, oh shit, I enjoy it. Unless they drop regular content or increase the roster size, I'm going to get bored of that very quickly. It's only like 10, 12 characters. That's kind of how Fighters started, but they fixed that over time. But Fighters is Dragon Ball. And I played Dragon Ball during the beta. I was very invested in Sparking. Like, a lot of y'all don't know this, but I played Sparking the day of the beta all night. No sleep at my pop's house. No sleep tech. Me and Gabe played that demo all night. I originally was a kid boo. That was nice. Thank you for teaching me that. I didn't know you could do that. But I was originally a Kid Buu, Adult Gohan, and Base Goku main. Base Super Saiyan Goku main. My original team. So I spent my time on Sparking because of the amount of time I spent in the beta, but we don't have a beta for Hunter x Hunter as far as we know. And again, the roster size is a bit small. And mechanics look dope, but I don't see it being taken serious after about 2 or 3 months. I feel like that game is going to die very quickly. I'm not hoping for it to, but that race is different for them. For Hunter x Hunter, that race is different. And it's different because there's already FGC. When you put your game on an FGC platform, there's an expectation. And since there's games with better expectations than that, your game is just either going to die immediately or it's not going to last very long. Because, dudes don't hop on Fighters all the time. And I understand Fighters isn't that big anymore, but Fighters already still looks mechanically better. You got this new game that had a demo last week that looked better. There's games that already look better than that. So unless they step up their game here and unless they add more content and boost the graphics, they got to do something. I don't genuinely see it really going anywhere. So we'll see where that goes. This honeymoon period with Sparking will probably last a while longer than Connection, sure, but will probably end up the same way as this game at a comp level. That's true. That's true. But again, I don't think it'll end up the exact same for this because, again, I think there's more of us than them, if that makes any sense. Like I said, comps ruined Storm. All of this mentality, the reason why this game is terrible is the comp players. Y'all, I would say y'all because like, I don't think you're comp. Them, they ruined this shit. The casuals did not do this. If a developer tells you it's not competitive and it's a party game, that's the truth. That's the truth. That is the honest to God truth. When the dudes made Connections, they said, yo, bro, this is a party game. This is content that we didn't really want to do, but we see y'all dedicated on Storm every day, so we got y'all. Here's your game. It's not very good, but here's a game. And yet, dudes still went out of their way. Tournaments every week. Game Storm is competitive. Casuals are bad. Meta-sizing teams and calling it competitive. That's what killed the game. Taking meta, right, teams that are brain dead, and saying that's what makes the game competitive. That's what killed Storm. Right, playing a team that allows you to get the win screen easier and calling it competitive is what killed Storm. And the best, easiest sentence to put in. But we're not going to really have that. We're going to have it at a certain level. I can't imagine where that'll go, because I'm not going to be competitive in Sparking. I'm going to host tournaments, but honest to God, I'm not going to be sitting there arguing with dudes why it makes no sense to allow UI Goku in a tournament for money. I'm not doing that. Because I can already foresee the arguments. We did that for Storm. I'm not doing that again. I can already see. So that's a very good point. But at a competitive level, I also feel like there's enough dudes who aren't going to really care about winning more than learning. That's what stopped Storm. Winning versus learning. Dudes on Storm have convinced people that winning is learning. Right? They've changed the definition of a word. They have convinced people that winning is learning. The difference is old gens on PS2 is learning is winning. It's a backwards mindset. That's the difference. So since most of us are old gen PS2s and we know the difference, we know the pure definition of the word and the fundamentals of what we're trying to achieve for said community, I feel like it won't do that. I could be wrong. These are just predictions here. I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. They'll try. You're absolutely right. There's gonna be those couple of people who I've been playing, PS2 since I've been playing Tenkaichi modded since PS2, and I know what I'm talking about, and this is why UI Goku shouldn't be modded, and you guys are just scrubs. Get better at the game. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be it. This is why he should be allowed. And I've been playing an emulator. How long have you played? Oh, exactly. That it's gonna happen. But again, I feel like there's more of us than them. Good shit. Good fake out. I feel like there's more of us who actually, again, know learning versus winning. And another core problem in itself is the Storm community just doesn't want to learn. Whereas, again, since we already have that mindset, we will. Because we've tried the ban list stuff. We tried it. I remember my first ban list, I got thrown under the bus around the corners, hit through planets, and brought back. I got hit with Naruto's ultimate. That's what it felt like on Twitter. Niggas really hit me with this Naruto right here's ultimate. That's what it felt like. Very mode. Niggas hit me with that. Kicked me through like 8 rocks, kicked in the sky, and hit with a giant Rasengan, all because I wanted to balance the game out and give casuals a chance to actually play the game. Like, no, you cannot sit there with Sarada, Kani, and Tamari and just win. Let the man try, right? No. But what I'm saying is, On Tenkaichi, I feel like there's enough of us who want to learn to the point where it won't matter. Well, they'll be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? There's enough characters in the game. It's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right. Nah, bro, like, UI Goku's kind of stupid. All right. You know, a certain amount. And once again, that's meta-sized. Once learning over winning is meta-sized, then it won't even matter anyway. You'll get less stupid debates. You're going to get less players who are trying to force meta in tournaments. And then it'll result in less people not even trying to really play the game like that for real. But I'm not, again, too focused on competitive sparking because the game's not going to be competitive. The game is not meant to be competitive. And as I explained the difference yesterday, there's a difference between competitive and gambling, right? And that's something else that the Storm community, again, doesn't know their definitions in, and they just throw words together and try to explain it. Gambling on a game does not make it competitive. If I pay Reese, or I challenge Reese for $50 to play me in a 1st to 5 in connections right now, that does not make this game competitive. And that's something else that they've made another mistake in. Trying to convince dudes that, oh, well, I do money matches, so it's competitive. There's a competitive scene. If you challenge somebody on a video game for money, that doesn't automatically change the definition of a word. That just means that you're willing to gamble for the end result. That doesn't mean that it's competitive. Right, so, like, I went to Berserk's house. I'm trying to break this down even further. I went to Berserk's house. And we played each other, I think it was 10 games? 10 or 20 games. And we said, all right, whoever loses buys pizza. It was 9, if I remember correctly, it was 9, 10. I think he won 10. I got close, but I didn't win it. That didn't make it competitive. Right, you could say the viewpoint was competitive because I didn't want to buy the pizza. Certainly not. I wasn't broke, but it was for fun, obviously. But it's like the end goal was, oh shit, you know, who's got to buy the pizza? It was fun. We were enjoying ourselves, like shit like that. So I'm saying it automatically didn't change the game to competitive at that point in time. Just because we betted that whoever loses has to buy the pizza. I bought the pizza, but that doesn't mean that the Storm was competitive for 24 hours when we played because I had to buy the pizza. That's not how that works. And that's the same thing with sparking. That's the same thing with every game. So again, that's why I'm not too worried on sparking when competitive, because first of all, there's not a huge competitive Tenkaichi scene. There never really was. As far as to my knowledge, and y'all can correct the fuck out of me if I'm wrong, but I know dudes would play at a certain high level, and that's what I call it, high level gameplay. They would play at a high level, but you know, again, because of that I'm playing for fun mentality, it was never really pushed anyway, because the fuck do I care about if I can beat you with Broly or Goku or Krillin 4 anyway when we're just trying to have fun anyway. So that mentality was never really enforced during that era anyway. No one really gave a fuck. So I really do not think, and again, Storm is the worst community on the planet. I want to make that so abundantly clear. There is no community on this planet worse than Storm. Black Ops, 2K, GTA, I do not care. You got dudes on GTA literally modding instant kills on you. It's better than Storm. You cannot make a worse community than Storm. You would have to try so hard to outclass Storm. I would be amazed if within the first year Sparking was anywhere near as toxic as Storm. I would be amazed. At that point, I will make you a bet, chat. I will make y'all a bet / promise. If Sparking is anywhere as close, as toxic as Storm in any way, in the first month, I will make a Storm community movie. And I'm trying to think of a Google title right now. From Fun to Destruction. The Tragedy of the Storm Community. I'll call it that. Something like that. How the Storm community killed itself. From fun to destruction. I'll make an entire movie. I swear to God. I put that on my dead bird. I will make an entire movie from fun to destruction. Because we've been talking about like a Storm documentary for the longest. We've been talking about like we should deadass make a Storm movie because it's like a movie here. Y'all think I'm joking? Like you guys are like casual viewers, some of you, but this shit could be a movie. The shit I've seen, the stuff I've seen niggas do on this community over Discords, over character tier lists, over regular shit. It could be a movie. It could be a movie. It could be a movie. James Bond could be it. It could be a movie. I done heard niggas talk about this game like it's a war multiple times, not once. I done heard dudes talk about why they play Toxic just because I got sent books on why it's okay to play meta, why it's okay to be toxic. Yo, I got stories. I have documented stories. Missed, hidden miss in the chat. The hidden miss, that is my oracle. That nigga has everything. He has everything documented. Everything that I probably don't even remember. He has it documented somewhere. And we will make a movie. We'll get the screenshots. We'll get the evidence. I'll even get dudes in VCs. We will make this shit a movie. A fucking BET movie. I'll make it happen. If Sparking is anywhere as toxic. That's how confident that, again, this community is going to be better off than Storm. So, y'all have my word. Y'all can mark it. Y'all can shave the clip. Y'all can do whatever y'all gotta do. You want to play me? The lobby's open. The lobby's always open. Y'all can join up. Whatever. Mark it, screenshot it, save the clip, put it in your gallery, do whatever you gotta do. If Storm is anywhere near as toxic as Sparking Zero within the first month, not year, not time. I'm talking about the month. If it's anywhere near as bad, I will make a Storm documentary on how the community killed itself. Or I should say how the comp community killed him. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like the casuals had no part because there are some terrible casuals on here too. Don't get me wrong. We got modders. There's a lot of different contributions, but for the most part, the comp players are what killed the game, for the most part. 95% of it. I'm not going to say that casuals had zero part in it, because they did. But 95% of it, 95% of it is them. Reese, why are you not doing anything? Reese, what happened? Like, yes. So, yeah, that's my word. My ninja. I don't go back on my word. Y'all know this for the most part. Stuff this serious, I will actually make a movie. If the Sparking Zero even touches the brim, the very least rim of how toxic that community is. If Sparking is anywhere near that, if they even glance in the direction of toxicity of Storm, I will make a movie of Storm connections and how it fell off. Well, I'll say Storm in general. Storm is the worst. Storm connection is the worst, but we've had various different. He said, "I stood proud." You are stupid, yo. Like, we can find you connection, make your search friendly until you find it. Like the lobby. I left the code here. I'll type it in the chat for y'all. Yeah, me. Yeah, you guys can join. As long as you're on PS5 anyway. But yeah, I'm so deadass. I will seriously make a movie. I want to do it anyway. A little like, I actually want to make a movie anyway, just because of how much funny shit is in this. It's gonna feature Yuri, Playco, Poison. Like, I'm gonna be talking about everybody. Mask is how I keep my funny, like, favorite quote unquote comp player. That nigga's funny as hell, but I'll probably feature a bunch of players I know, give a couple of different perspectives on their part. It'll feature Berserk, Sage, the kid. He don't even play anymore, but he used to be like that. Sage gave up Storm. He never even got into connections. He played it for like a week and said, "No, I'm not gonna do this to myself. Better man than me. Better man than me." He just got up, so I'm not doing that shit. But yeah, I would make a whole dead ass documentary. I'll do it. Good job, Naruto. But yeah, that's just why I feel like the comp scene on Sparking or so-called comp, because again, it can't be comp. The gambling scene on comp won't be as like effective to the actual community. I don't feel like it would. So Storm fell off 2016 because that's when the anime ended. I feel like it. I feel like it. It did. The last time I actually had fun on Storm, like genuine fun, it was definitely around when I met Ruby. The last time I actually had fun was probably right in the beginning to middle part of Ragnarok. That's when I was rolling with Pyro and them. Because after a certain point on there, that's when I started to notice playstyles were changing. That's when I started to notice meta was actually starting to take like a crazy effect on playstyles. Like, damn, nigga, you trying to play meta versus when the game first started. I can't even say that. I'm lying to y'all. Hold up. Because again, I remember dudes figuring out how to have characters complete entire combos in like the first week. Wait a minute. I remember dudes found that. That used to piss me off. I remember that. Dudes used to pick Hashirama and have him complete entire combos while their characters moving. Hold on. Stormer was always bad. I'll say that. Like, this is why, again, if I made the movie, I'd have to get outside sources, because I got into Storm Online on 4. I never played Storm 3 online except like 3 times at my cousin's house. I never played Storm 3 online. So I'd have to get outside experience for people who were there longer than me, because I heard that Storm was way toxic before 4. For me, Storm 4 got toxic in the middle of the lifespan. My lifespan on Storm. That's when it got toxic to me, so I knew at that moment. And then counter switching became meta. Once counter switching became meta, that's when I started like to stop enjoying my experiences. I'm like, damn, I know you're not supposed to be able to do that. I know damn well they didn't do that on purpose. So why are you finding it to do? So yeah, Storm probably always been bad, like always. And that's just because of, the environment that, again, most of these guys came from. Like, most of these guys are new gens. None of these dudes played PS2. No, most crazy part is dudes don't even know where their own game came from. I had to explain to the other day to somebody that Storm came from the PS2 games, like Naruto Ultimate Ninja, those games. Storm is supposed to be a 3D version of that. That old 2D game, if you guys remember, on that came out, I think it was on Xbox. I could be wrong, but Naruto Ultimate Ninja, it's supposed to be that. Because I've played all the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, the new gens, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I've played all of them. So when I played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, I said, oh shit, this is the 3D version of the shit I used to play when I was a kid. But again, because dudes are new gens, and that was the first Storm or the first Naruto that they ever played, they didn't even know that. They were like, oh, wow, I didn't know that, bro. I didn't even know it was a 2D. Like, what? So that's how I know, like, some of it you can't blame them because they don't even understand the mentality of having fun because they have no idea what that shit is. Dudes got into gaming in PS3 when fun was starting to go out the menu, like, out the window. That's when, online internet was starting to become more meta. Guides were starting to become more meta. And I'm not talking about regular guides. I'm talking like best character builds and stuff started to become meta. That's when the decline started to happen for gaming. It's like, damn. I remember where you had to figure shit out. Now everything is just teach you how to play in 5 seconds and you don't gotta learn shit. So some of it you can't blame them, and some of it's like, yeah. Yeah, back when dudes wanted to learn. Back when results were important. You know, the win screen was important, but it wasn't that. I'd rather learn than type shit. I started reading your comments and I totally got sidetracked. So let me go back to that. So I answered your initial thing, Fraud, with the Broly and the Vegetas and Gokus. Dropping this game does improve mental health. Yes, sir. Shout out to Poison for dropping that damage scaling negation video. Yes, sir. I perfected this man's Storm 3 model, a true story, and I believe you. The craziest part is, I know he did. Because we were just talking about this the other day too while we were in Discord chat. I wasn't streaming, I was at work. I was just chilling with the homies on Discord. By the way, free plug, if y'all want to join my Discord and talk more about this type of stuff, we just chill out in there. I'm also going to be doing stuff for Sparking, so if you guys want early access, wink wink, y'all can join in there as well. So yeah, you guys can join that. I don't have the link, Mr. One of my mods. If you guys can drop that, I'd definitely appreciate it. I don't have it right now. I have to open a tab, and I'm not trying to close my TikTok chat. But yeah, we were literally talking. We were talking about how we've played dudes who are like top tier in Storm, the alleged best players in Storm, the guys who were like, yeah, bro, I've been to tournaments, I got money, I got like 1K in tournaments and all that. Those same dudes we've all played. Most of the dudes I know have played without their meta crutch and have almost beaten them, or completely like damn near perfected them. It's one of the two. Like a couple of names popped up. I'm like, yeah, I believe it. I played Playco with Kaguya, Sar. It was some brain dead ass team. This is before they nerfed Kaguya's lava. Like, I know some people think Kaguya's lava is brain dead on connections, but it used to be worse than that. I played him with the most booga booga team this nigga could find on here, and I almost won. And I was worse on Naruto as a fundamental player then than now. And the same applies with Mask. I don't think I definitely have. But I never beat Mask crazy. I always get him close to Red Bar or, around there. That dude, Nightlight, he's another one. Dudes, oh my god, Nightlight's crazy. Nightlight's crazy, he's insane. That's the same dude who I got on about Jutsu buffering back in the day. And I was like, why don't you try to play without buffering and see what happens? Because buffering is the equivalent of teams carrying you in connections now. So it was the meta that dudes would use to carry you entire matches, and it would get you easy victory screens. It would piss me off. Played him in connections like 4 or 5 times. Green barred this man. I'm like, so it shows. Because in connections, you can't buffer anymore. And you could argue, oh, well, he just hasn't had time to adjust, bro. That was like a month ago. Plenty of time has passed. Plenty of time has passed. And that also still just furthers my point that connections requires more fundamentals. It does. If you drop retarded supports, connections at its core requires more fundamentals than 4 ever could. So, again, if you do that, and then you come back, it just shows more that, okay, fundamentals are actually more of a factor when you're playing higher tier players. So, that was just me answering your comment, Miss. I believe you. I 100% believe you when you say you've beaten top tier players. Like, Reese, I, in my heart, believe Reese could beat the CEO. I don't think there's anybody in here who's really good couldn't beat him. Same thing with Mask. Mask is actually fundamentally good without Booga Booga characters. I don't watch this man perfect lobbies with Hedon on 4. And Hedon's a good character, but he's not an automatic win button. You have to kind of think with him. He's good. I'm not going to say he's not a good character, but he's not Kaguya, right? He's not Sarada. He's not what Talia used to be. It requires some level of skill. But, what was I saying? But, yeah, like, who was I playing yesterday? When I played with Reese, I literally just added him yesterday. And I'm sorry if I don't remember. Pretty sure you're in chat, but the dude I was playing with yesterday. When we did the league, and he beat me like a couple of times. I was tired or whatever, but he still could beat me. I know you can. How do you go to like recently added players? I don't know. Oh, Gurum. There you go. Thank you. Thank God. I think it was Gurum. I think it's Gurum. I'm like 95% sure it's Gurum. The players like that, I know for 100%. Like Reese, Gurum, dudes like that. I'm like 95% sure y'all could be 90% of the dudes who say they're the best on this game. You could. Henry's very good at the game, but if you take away Minato and some of the supports, I've cooked Henry. That doesn't mean he's a bad player. Henry's a very good player. That man's insane. But I've cooked Henry with Tamari, his Minato, and a crazy support with regular team. So again, it just comes down to understanding the game and fundamentals of. I believe most of y'all in here could beat most of the players who are comp. And I say comp and competitors because you know I don't believe in comp. I believe in gambling on Storm, but I don't think it's comp. But players who say that they're comp. Players who are that guy in the community. Oh yeah, Irby, I'm gonna join. Let me get through the comments. I was just responding to his comment and then I'm gonna pull up and join. Yeah, some of y'all could like a lot of it comes from dudes being scared, like, oh no, he's that good player, like, oh, I heard he's really good. I don't think I could beat him. I've seen players downplay themselves who lose matches that they could have won against top tier players because their name carries weight or carries clout. And there's definitely players like that where it's like, you could win. You could absolutely win. Like, it could happen. It's not hard to do. You could win. So in that perspective where it's like, it's not that hard. It's just you who can do it. So, you know, that also kind of matters in Sparking. Like when Sparking Zero comes out, that matters. Because again, we're a perspective where the win screen isn't the only thing that matters. And you're coming from a community that primarily just wants to have fun and enjoy themselves. It's 1000% gonna matter. Yeah, I can't wait for that to matter. Because again, you're gonna get your rhyme styles and your C reacts. You're gonna get your players who are going to have that. Oh no, this character's crazy, and it's gonna affect the meta, but it's not gonna completely melt the community like Storm does because it's too small. That's why the community is the way it is. It's just too small. I need to be on my Orochimaru shit. I dashed. I chakra dashed. I chakra dashed. Take it. I chakra dashed. But yeah, what I'm saying. After this match, I gotta read your next comment, and then I'll join VC for you, Irby. Good counter. That's gotta stop. Go over there a minute. Yo, why am I dashing? Not reading. I'm literally dashing. Good fucking setup. I like that. No, just... What? I could have swore that extended, didn't it? Sasuke. Oh, now you want to do a pain. Make up your mind. Thank you. What are you aiming at? Ooh. now he extends his hitbox. Okay, Pain. I see. I don't have the cool kid discount. I get it. Supposed to be doing that regularly, but you didn't do it for me. I got you. Very good switch. Yes. I dash. Oh. Ah, good shit. I didn't see him sneak that in there. Good shit. Went on the side of him, snuck that in there. Good shit. Snuck your little Naruto in there. Alright. What is this calm ad rants? Nah, that has a calm rant. Like it's a rant, but it's a calm rant. A calm rant. It's a rant, but it's a calm rant. A calm rant is insane word. Calm rant is insane word. But if the calm players want to win, would they not pick the best character and do the strongest thing available? Sure, it feels oversaturated, but when you beat them with a weak character, you're better. Yes, but for these types of games, bro, it feels like a 10 to 15, like, you don't realize the amount of effort it takes to do that. And again, you feel better. You're like, all right, dude, I'm better now. But most of the dudes, one, don't want to acknowledge that. And two, games are getting worse when it comes to balancing to the point where once you have that character, it's kind of set in stone. Not saying that's always guaranteed, but that's damn near set in stone. For real, for real. Yep. I should let y'all play. Why'd he leave? Why didn't I like? You realize he dipped out. Man, heard his name pop up and popped up like fucking Batman when the light comes on. He said, "What about me?" Let me beat him real quick. Could have did a tournament. Definitely could have did a tournament. See if we can come back. And get a good 6-man going. Oh god. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think it would do that. I don't know why I thought Pain would block me. Ow. Ow. My god, he still hit me. Yo, Reese just standing there at the end is killing me, son. Yo. Reese just standing there is killing me. What did that ass? But let me see. JRPGs are the way. All right, let me go back to my Saga Frontier. Go back there. Let's see if I can make a tournament. Almost invited this clown. I was like, oh, hell no. Modded versions of Tenkaichi where the rules are more balanced. Yep. You're never going to see that shit. And get his rebuttal? Nah, Reese. I already know his rebuttal. Like 90% of them shits are the same, bro. I paid for the game. I should be able to play whoever I want. They're all the same. And then you're like, all right, well, can you drop it for one game? Nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Good, Natalie. Welcome. So you don't want to be the CEO? Nah, I'm good. Me, Judo. Cotton, I feel what you're saying, but you are also the problem when it comes down to it. YouTubers using broken shit, so everyone monkey seeing. YouTubers using broken shit is why everybody monkey seeing. I agree with that. I don't see how I'm a part of that though. I've never once told anybody how to use anything broken. In fact, I go out of my way, which is crazy, because if I wanted to easily hit a higher view count, I could teach y'all how to do shit that you shouldn't be able to do, but I go out of my way to not teach broken shit. But I think that certain content creators are responsible for that. Especially when you're big enough to where people like follow you like sheep. I feel like at that point it's your duty. Like that's like teaching kids, bro. You have a responsibility to like, I know, because I talked for so long and then I played. And now I'm like, oh wait, I forgot I was supposed to read their shit. I was just talking and playing for so long. Like, but I was saying, I feel like at a certain point, you have a responsibility to show up and, like, kind of set an example, I guess you could say. Which Storm content creators are the worst at doing. These dudes they have zero responsibility and accountability. They'll talk about how bad the community is while 100% ignoring the fact that they contributed to it. Like, I consider that gaslighting at its purest form. Oh my god, this is so broken, dude. Why is everyone doing it? And then you go check their channels, like, nigga, didn't you? Like, I remember, I still have the thumbnail. I made a Storm 4 rant about, I think it was a year ago. About around this time. I was at my aunt's house. And I made an entire fucking rant because this dude on Playco was on Twitter talking about how bad the Storm community is. Like how this is bad, how that's bad, like why it could change. Like I sat through that exact within 10 minutes and made an Among Us thumbnail for the comp players because I was like, nigga, that was you. He's like talking about all the shit wrong with it, and these are the dudes who were doing it. I was like, that was you. Like, who are you fooling? I was like, what? It's like me teaching everybody how to play. Like, imagine if I found out how to sub bank. That's like me figuring out how to sub bank again. And then I go on YouTube and I make this technique is broken and needs to be taken out of the game. Knowing this is the same community that would go out of their way to find out exactly what I'm talking about, how to use it. And then a year I come back, everybody done forgot about it, right? And then I go on Twitter space, or I post a Twitter space. Damn, bro, I can't believe sub banking still isn't taken out of the game. Like, why do so many people do it? This community is so bad. You'd be like, bro, what? You'd be like, nah, there's no way. You would be livid. You'd be like, bro, are you serious? You're literally the reason why this shit is cooked right now. Are you serious? Like, I was bugging out that day. I made an entire rant. And then I added Berserk into it. I was like, because we were talking about this shit for weeks, for months, for years. And I swear to God, it's like he read the Spark Notes version of what me and Berserk have been saying and started applying it to what he was typing. I was bugging the fuck out. Like, there's no way. Among Us ass comments, bro. I was doing task ass niggas. Nah. It's like, nah. Ran that day for like 4 hours. That shit was funny. That was a funny day. You don't think the average viewer will get motivated enough to try weaker characters? I think it would be like a 40 let's say a good 40% rollover rate. Because again, we're dealing with the new generation. And content creators also care about their view count. So if they try a lower tier character and their views don't do as well as if they exploit a higher tier character, they might change it up, but I still think there will be enough of a portion of players who are like, oh shit, wow, I didn't know Krillin's like this. Like, damn, let me try to do what he does. Because people also care about clout, and they also like being like content creators they watch. There's a lot of clones out here trying to be Playco. There's like, I don't know how many people on here trying to play exactly like this man with this team. So imagine that on like an actual bigger tier level that matters. And you're a content creator that actually do support, and they want to be like you better believe there's going to be at least 30 to 40% of people in your player base who are going to try to be like you and using that character. You're absolutely going to see it. It's going to happen. The flick. That's a shame. Playing multiplayer games. Head ass. You're gonna be on Sparking too. Head ass. Mr. Vegeta. You'll be right with us back in chains. Throwing them key blasts. Signing LTG Vegeta quotes. Yes, sir.
You all day long. Can't contain my feelings, so I put them in this song. And it goes.
Only way to change the dynamic is done playing stuff in serious matter. Some like being hella good at playing Hercule. That is true. I remember Nechi saying that he was gonna be the double in Hercule. If you could pull that off, I'd actually watch that. That's very funny concepts. Hercule solos online. I'd watch that. I would absolutely watch a Hercule Green Bar fucking Bardock and a Broly, the UI. I'd watch that. And then again, that gives incentive for people to try it. Because how in God's name is Hercule beating UI Goku? That shouldn't be possible. And he made it happen. That's insane. I feel like people that don't like the challenge should just stick to shooters. I agree to that, except some shooters are actually difficult. Like, any Storm player on Rainbow Six would lose their mind. I 1000% feel like if any of these dudes ever got out of their comfort zone of hitting the windscreen, they would lose their shit, bro. Because shooters are the same way, kind of. In fact, some of it is even taken more serious. Like, some of these dudes on shooters do not sleep. Like, you'd be surprised how many dudes in casual lobbies are just insane. Fucking 35 and 0 head ass niggas. I'm telling you. So I would just tell them at that point to, if you want to see the win screen and you always want to win, just play a single player, bro. Multiplayer's not for you. If you can't handle losing, just play single player. Like I said earlier, I personally do not care. Like, Nightlight pulled up, probably heard his name. He cooked. It was by a little bit, but he won. But so what? The Hive won, he's won. What does it matter? It was fun. We played neutral. This shit was fun. But if you're the type of guy and it's like, oh man, he beat me. Nah, I got a first to 5. This can't happen. Or you'll rage quit, or you'll just go to a worse team that you know might guarantee you to win. Then I feel like at that point, you just shouldn't be playing multiplayer. Like, just don't play. Go play Final Fantasy. Go play a game. Or rather, I would tell you to go get a PC. Go buy a single player game, put mods on there, and just give yourself infinite ammo, infinite health, infinite chakra, infinite whatever the fuck you like playing. And just do that. Go be Superman. The best place, I would tell them to go play GTA. Like, your life is so bad, you want to be Superman, you want to be invincible. Title card. That's a reference, right? If you want to be invincible, you want to be then go get GTA on PC. Go download the mods, and you're set. You never will have to lose again. You're good. Never got to lose again. Let's do that. But, you know, these dudes, I don't know. I think single players are for guys who can't handle multiplayer pressure. If you feel like you shouldn't lose on a game, you shouldn't be on it. Like, at that point. I understand feeling like you're fundamentally better than someone and them winning because of gimmicks or winning because of a character that's clearly superior to yours, like something you can't control because developers don't know how to balance shit. I get that. But on a basic level, like, I can't lose. I shouldn't lose. I can't lose. Come on, man. Come on now. I just can't lose. Just play mods, bro. Just hop on that GTA, bro. Hop on that Final Fantasy with the mods on. Let's go to Martian. Welcome, Brody. I like to win, but it has to be proud of prove my skill on teams that I built myself. Yes, Gurum. Yes. You get it. I have the same energy. I can never copy a dude. That's another thing I don't know how dudes do. I can't get on the game with the same exact team, word from word for you. See the windscreen and feel good. I feel like I need a shower. Like, I would need to shower. If I were to get on here and pick the exact team Berserk has picked in the past and like consistently win with it, I would need to get off. Like, imagine next game I pick Reese's exact team and I win. I wouldn't feel good because it's like, damn, he damn near showed me how to use the shit. He damn near showed me all the resets. Like, damn, I'm just copying the thing at that point. I'm a copy machine now. I'm just a copy machine at that point. Like, nah, I gotta build my own shit. I gotta have 2 characters that no one really uses. And I gotta have a playstyle that no one really uses. I gotta be me. It can't be you. Not you. I gotta be me. I gotta play, not you. Why am I on everybody's list? Yo, son, Aaron is like the 5th person who said I'm on his list, bro. What did I do to y'all? Like, that's an honor to me. I thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. Excuse me? He doesn't complete that when I use him. I'm on Nechi's list. I'm on Irby's list. I'm on his list. I think someone else in Nechi server said I'm on his list. I know but Logo said I'm on his list. I'm like, bro, what did I do? Like, yo, y'all be using these other games as opportunities to get y'all revenge in the other ones. Y'all are head asses for that. I won't sit here and pretend like I've never done that before, but that is insane work. Using Sparking for revenge is insane work. That is crazy, yo. I just want to do cool stuff. If I happen to win doing the cool stuff, then that's cool. That's cool. That's the cool mindset. That's PS2 shit. Yeah, we're doing a tournament, bro. If you want to join up, feel free. As long as you're on PS5. As long as you're PS5. That's it. Like, again, that's what I was saying earlier. When I be playing, I don't be... Sometimes I'll put a little more effort in. And yes, I did make an entire video. Some of you guys don't know this, but on Storm 4, because I got into a debate with a guy. He was like, you're trying, bro. And I was like, yo, there's a difference between trying and putting in effort. There's a clear, blatant difference. And I made an entire video breaking down the difference between trying versus effort. Because he was on some stupid shit. And I was like, bro, there's a difference. I'm like, I'm just that good at the game. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not trying. Me trying would be me sitting up in my chair or standing up, paying attention, being 100% attentive, trying to make sure that I pull off certain specific shit. That's trying. But if I'm putting in effort, then I'm moving my character, right? I'm just playing the game. I have to put in effort to push X. I have to put in effort to push square. But I'm not trying to beat you. Like, I'm just playing the game. I'm putting in the effort to play, but I'm not trying to beat you. I had to make a whole video and break that shit down because there's a difference. All right. And one of the coolest things in this generation is to take words that don't mean the same shit and to make it define something else. That's why they come up with all these new words and new phrases and cadences that don't mean what they mean. And, you know, I'm a very intelligent person. I feel like if you're going to use a word, you got to know what it means, like at a certain level. Take context means everything. So if you're going to take a word, make sure you know what you're fucking talking about. Don't take the word, change it to what your logic thinks it means, and then the dictionary says it means something. That's a very feminine trait. So I hate that. That's just a new generation thing that everyone does. I hate that shit. What's next? Honorary Center has promised. We just need more incentive. We do need more incentive, and they're not giving it to us. We haven't had any clips. We have. Where is that? Like, I need a 6th. I was hoping he would come other than to get his revenge for my statement. This man. All right, Mist, if you want to join, I just need one more so we can have a 6. I thought this man was gonna stick around. He's like, nah, bro, I just wanted to leave, bro. I just wanted to. And again, that for the video further shows my point. Well, it's cool to pop up, it's just to show you can win, but again, that's not the point here. Like, they just wanted to show you that I could do it. We both won and lost. Why does that matter? Like, let's just have fucking fun. Why does that matter? Why does that matter so much? Like, dudes in this community go nuts. When you say you beat them, they will pop up, show up. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Like, yeah, I get it. If someone's talking crazy, like, yeah, bro, I perfected this nigga. And then you pop up and you perfect them, that's kind of different. But the slightest bit of talk and they are on your ass and they're gone. It's like, damn, I just want to chill. I just want to play. Oh, wait, let me change my team. Nah, that team is too meta. This team is... I low-key just want to mash. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, no. Let me get rid of this. This was just a mash team. I just want to mash. I just want to mash. I want to talk and mash. I'm gonna go to Kiba. Yeah, I did say I was gonna pick up Kiba during this game. I saw Nechi had him for a little bit, so I let him have his. I don't like picking up other characters, especially if they're learning them. I don't want to be that guy to pop up, use the character, and just so it can look like I know how to better use it. You know, I know how to use it better than you. That just very thing to do. But I mean. He's another character that requires no thinking, just circle button. I do love this ultimate. Oh right, VC. All right, hold on. Let me finish reading these shits. What's good, D4? Welcome. That was the entire. Why is there an EU here? How did this happen? You definitely are watching. You were getting that free slot at the end. Community was actually largely never too toxic at least 3 to 4 years as far as doing this. Huh. I'll say the last 5 years of Storm, for me anyway. I can't speak for all of it, but I'll say the last 5 years for Storm has been the absolute peak of toxicity in this game, for sure. Connections was a mistake. I'll say that for sure. I didn't think they were going to make connections. I knew it was in the works. I had an inside source that told me they were working on a new Storm game. Said stay tuned. And I was like, yo, bro, that shit's going to be so toxic. Like, this is going to be so bad, bro. Why are they doing this to me? Because I was kind of excited I was hoping for a 2D. I was really hoping for a 2D Naruto game. I really, till this day, I want a fighter's Naruto. That's what I want. I want a fighter's Naruto. I do not want this shit. That's what would get me excited. That's what would get me on here consistent. I'd be playing this shit like crazy. That's what would get me on here. But you know, we're not really getting that. I'm like, damn, bro. Headbutt him, damn. Ugh. Where you going? I should have timed. Come on. Yes. Hit him, minimum. Fat characters, bro. What are you gonna do? Damn. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I love this hitbox. The fuck? Okay, carry it, sure. Nah, dog barking is crazy. I, I could have sworn my box is better. No. Bad box. He really followed me. I can't see. The dude on the floor? I didn't know that. No. Oh, thank God. That was it. Yeah, Fighters Naruto would have been peaked. That would be so good. Get that nigga. Uh-huh. Good switch. Good wait. Wow. What the fuck? I know I picked Obito. That's a support, like that. Get him, get him, Akamaru, get him. The fact that he's just going through it, bro. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. GG's. I hate Choji. Y'all about to get an hour rant for Choji. I wish Pain killed him so badly, bro. I would choke the shit out of him myself, bro. I hate this nigga, yo. Why does he function that way? Why does he work that way? I would go back in time to change the timeline. Like, I would go to Dragon Ball. If I had the power, like, to change universes, I would take the time machine, go Naruto, and kill this nigga. I would. I certainly would. I certainly would. Wait, Kakashi, this has to happen. I swear to God. Just give him some poison barbecue chips. They're free. Just cook this nigga up. Just cook this nigga. Like, I love what you've been doing for the village, and you guys work very hard. So here, you look like you can eat. Here's a good bag of chips. Watch this nigga slowly walk down the block as I peep through his window and watch him choke in his final moments as Shikamaru stands there wondering why this could happen to him. Changing the timeline infinitely more than the writer can control. I would do it. I can't stand this. Let's see, who do I hate more? Dons or fat characters? Fat characters. Fat characters. Puppets go right after fat characters. I hate fat characters and then puppets. Because they all play annoying as shit. You can deal with puppets if you get rid of the bullshit supports. Fat characters do what the fuck they want. They get in the way. All of them in this game, for some reason, all the fat characters are just in the fucking way, bro. I can't stand them, bro. Naruto fell off after Shika's It's funny video stopped. Well, I forgot about Shika's. And he tried to come to Connections too. That's the crazy part. He definitely did try to come over to Connections. Yeah, he was not playing. His dry is insane. Good shit, bro. You play him very differently than I do. It's always fun to see people use lower tiers that are damn near impossible to play. Very interesting. He just didn't do it. Like I could be wrong, but I do not think he uploads anymore on Connections. It's just impossible. You can't come support a game that's worse. That's just nah. Even though Storm was at his competitive peak, damn, been to say Switch Tech killed the game. You know, sometimes I wonder about that. If switching wasn't a thing, would Storm be any less toxic? I don't think so. Tell bro not to type in the tournament. In Storm chest, and the tournament won't get clapped. Oh, niggas will type? I did not know that. Kai reading from an hour ago. I'm still reading from an hour ago. I hopped off the Storm train when people started Switch Tech. It's still fun to watch, though. I'll give Storm that. Storm is fun to watch. It's just playing is a different matter. I'm playing Storm for reason why my initial is very good is I never use the most book stuff. So it's cool. Yes, sir. Bro, like me for real. I feel like playing meta weakens your skill, like your basics on understanding the game. Because I've literally had months. I was telling you guys last stream. I've had months where I've gotten tight on Storm 4, played meta for an entire month straight, and played worse after. Play completely ass afterward. How did that still hit? I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? I'm like playing Shikamaru and Itachi, get perfected. What the fuck happened? I just feel like because you have to think more, you gotta be on your toes more when you're actually playing lower tiers. Like, yo, what? Or I'm trying to mash certain frames and then not realize, like, oh, I forgot. You know, everybody doesn't play like this. I forgot I can't continue my combo after you move. Damn. So you can't do it last Naruto, then I'll check more. Damn. I'm like, damn. Itachi can, but it's like, damn. This. iPod has very good fundamentals. Yes, sir. We were just talking about that early. Like, one of the few who you could say, like, all right, get off the character. And then get off the character. You can still get cooked, though. But that doesn't apply to every top player. That doesn't. It just simply doesn't, man. The resets are crazy, bro. I should have picked him up. I'm not sure why I didn't, but alright. You see, miss, you should have been picking that Donzo, bro. See what happened? Drop Donzo. Should have picked Lord Donzo. Should have been playing that Itachi and Donzo. I don't know what you're doing, man. Could have been breaking the game. Donzo, Itachi, and Second Hokage. You could have been breaking the game, man. Just like he did. Could have been breaking the game. This is the first time I've been this late behind my chat, because I talked for a while before reading. I try to read chat as I play, but this is one of the first times I've been so behind on chat like this. Backed up like old orders. Insane. I need to be like Amazon on time, bro. I said I was joining VC a good 30 minutes ago. Okay, now I'm actually in the BC. If y'all want to join it, I'm actually there now. So, um, let's see. I fuck with all your vids, bro. I was saying people rather Google on YouTube how to be. Oh, okay, that's yes, yes, yes. You know what my old rule used to be? My old rule used to be I give a game 1 year or 2 year before I start looking up stuff. But since it's become so meta, I just dropped that. Like, I won't do it. You know, you don't eat what you sell, if that makes any sense. It doesn't mean I'm selling anything bad. It's just I personally, if I'm playing a game, I don't start looking up anything until it's at least 1 or 2 years. Like fighters, I literally just learned last year's button annotations. I got back into fighters for like a month because I finally learned button annotations. They had the guides out. They taught people how to do proper combos. I didn't want to learn it. And then last year it popped up on my suggestion list, and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this." And then it completely changed my playstyle for the 3rd time, and I got even better. So it was very exciting for me to get better a 3rd time on a game that I don't play too consistently, and to actually learn like, "Oh shit, like this is how they be TODing dudes." I pulled off my first COD from learning annotation. So my own personal rule of thumb is 1 to 2 years. I'm not Googling shit. I will find out myself. It could be Gohan, it could be, you know, I'll teach you guys, you know, because I know, again, especially the generation, someone's going to do it. And if I do it, I'd rather teach y'all the stuff that's not gimmicky and the fundamentals and the truth than teaching y'all stupid shit and how to get easy wins on Sparking. I'd rather do that. I'd rather teach the average casual how to be more fundamental than just playing the word. I'd rather do that. No. That air fireball is insane. Start using that shit. Yeah, the comp players who get mad if they lose to randoms. I remember that statement too. I remember on Storm 4, we were in a lobby. It was 8-man. It was all comp players. All comp players. I ain't naming nobody. You see what happens when we name drop players who are good. They show up and they win and leave. So I ain't dropping no more names because they ain't going to stay. And we need slots for tournaments, so maybe I should name drop. But it was an 8-man tournament. 8-man endless, I'm sorry. And this is back when I was with Sage. We used to hop in lobbies. We used to go in lobbies and just cook. And we'd spectate, have fun, talk, chill, and charty. And this is back during my it's that Kai. This is back when I was D4 Legacy. This is back when I was Legacy. It's like, oh, this is that D4 guy, right? So y'all all know, it's no secret at this point, I'm not very liked in the Storm community because I speak my mind and I don't follow the sheepdom. I hate that shit. Because oh, it's the Legacy guy, you know, they're all clowning me and shit, talking about how easy it would be to beat me. Like, what are you even doing here, bro? This shit would be easy. Like, what the hell? It's that Legacy dude, like, oh, you know, talking all their shit and everybody's laughing, haha. It was like that high school lunch table mentality. There's that one dude cracking jokes and everybody behind him hyping him up, goading him up, laughing like, yeah, bro, on their anime shit. All right. So I'm like, all right, bro, let me at the top. I'm like, all right, fine. This is exactly when I picked up 5 Kage Summit, Rock Lee, and my 3rd was Kakashi. That was my team. But, all right, bet, let me at the top then. They're like, all right, bro, we about to get 2-star, bro. We like perfected. You know, talking all this shit. All right. Get up to the top. I beat the dude. I ain't green bar him. It was 1-1, and I yellow barred him. And then niggas started clowning him. And then immediately the room goes from, yeah, bro, like, niggas 2-star you, bro. Like, what are you doing in here? To, damn, bro, you let a casual beat you? Damn, bro. Like, he ain't my student. I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna let him do that to you, bro. He ain't nobody. And so that's why I always tell dudes, it makes no sense. Let's go, Reese. It makes really no sense to be that type of guy in the community because they don't even be looking out for each other. For real, for real. I done seen dudes like abandoned abandoned homies they knew for years in a couple of seconds for losing to a casual. So I would definitely stand on that too, miss. Meta shit, yeah. Right. Exactly. I agree. And that was the what? Wait, hold on. I want to make sure they can hear you. Yeah, I want to make sure they can hear you. Yeah, hold on. Let me fix that. You might have to repeat that, like summarize it or whatever. Cause I do want them to hear y'all. You made a good point. All right,
Just
let's
let
try.
me know when you want me to repeat it, and if they
Okay.
could hear me.
All right, let me watch my own stream. Let me see. All right, yeah, they can hear you for sure. All right, go ahead.
All right, stream with chat. The thing that what I was telling Cousins, like at the beginning of this game, all you was seeing was meta. Straight out the gate, you had the Naruto clone era, you had the Asura Rasengan ball, you had the goddamn Tamari, you had the PTS Shino. So me, I wasn't trying to stem away from playing with like who I want to play with. So I was telling Kazan that like I was trying so hard to find a team that fitted Sasuke because he one of my favorite characters, because him One of Revenge is my favorite arc with him. So I was trying so hard to find a team that would go on and that would stand against the metas, and I was able to, which was that Orochimaru Hidan team that would I be using. So I got so caught up in trying to beat the metas with that one team until I started playing with Kazan. I saw that he had so many presets. It's to the fact that where I was like, dang, like I could really have fun with everybody else. It's just that the fact playing against these metas, they had made it to the point that where you got to try and beat them because you want to show them that like you could win without using metas. If that makes sense to y'all.
Yeah. There's a couple of us out there. There's not many, but like finding you for me was like, oh shit, like, because I already knew Berserk, I knew Mist, and for the most part, when you find players on here who actually do have a variety, most of them are like casual.
Yeah.
And you could be casual and good at the game, but casual to the point where they barely play. Like they play in like 1 hour a day, if they play at all. Like they don't really play that well. So finding players who actually like are fundamentally good, but they play variety, that's like the best thing there.
Yeah.
And then
One thing, if I had to say something about my play style, that what I say that I can kind of critique about myself, but then again, like I'm not ashamed of it because like those supports who I found work for me and that I feel like weren't meta. So I just feel like me branching off and picking other supports is something that would I critique them of my game and that switch tech. don't too much know how to rock with that shit. I do, but it's like certain players. I need a certain team around them for me to play with that certain player. It's like how I just have I fought you and I had did a switch tech and I ended up playing on the heavy Sasuke. I was just sitting there waiting until Kakashi reloaded up because that team ain't suit him. It suited that PTS Kakashi. If you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's something what I would critique about myself, my game.
Okay. I'm a launcher. Yeah, what's this at? Oh, but I hear you. And it's good that you're like self-aware, things you can improve on as well.
But if I'm being honest, it don't really matter because this shit go die in like a month.
Yeah, I mean more. I wouldn't say pay too much mind now.
Yeah.
We
And
are kind of at that point.
like dude who we just had fought who was in this tournament, his name was Ratchet. He had
Wow.
messaged me. He was saying that like, I could tell you're not an average player, but I was like, nah. If you ask me, I think of myself as just a casual player. I just happen to be pretty somewhat good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say the same thing. They be like, "Nah, you know, you competitive, bro." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I don't care. My
facts.
skills just so happen to be that good
Yeah,
to what you would consider competitive." But I promise you, I'm a regular dude, just working. I just learned it. That's it.
mhm.
I don't really care about all that extra stuff.
If you ask me, I feel like during the store 4 time, like I would say that I was better than what I am now. I don't know how, but it's just like as I got older, like my hand-eye coordination, reaction time kind of got ass. Because it's like when I be fighting you, like I be knowing what I be wanting to do, but my hands they don't be picking up on the shit. I be like, shit, fuck it. That's that old head shit creeping up on me, probably.
That's wild. I had the reverse. I think I'm better on here than I was on 4. It could also be the way the game is, because
Yeah,
you
it
can't you
could.
can't buffer like you could on 4. So it could just be me seeing more of the windscreen because dudes can't buffer as much.
Hmm.
But there's also I can't even say that because there's also stuff that like out the gate because the game played faster because Storm 4 was only 30 and it was limited. There's stuff that I wanted to do I couldn't do. Like, I'd
Yeah.
be pressing buttons, the game just wouldn't react to it in time, and I would just get hit. So I think it's
Nah,
the
I
console
feel you.
upgrading thing. I feel like I got better from the game actually reading my shit. I still get holding inputs, but it's definitely more consistent.
I feel you. And I wanted to get on the topic that what we was talking about last night, Sparking Zero characters being meta and shit.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I mean, I was understanding it from your standpoint, especially when you was like, because how I was telling you, like, I feel like the ban list suck because, like, say if a person like me been um been dying to play with Super Saiyan God Goku,
Right.
and he ended up being meta. Because I remember when I was watching Nechi, he had got back from playing, and he was like, "Y'all, I feel like Super Saiyan God Goku is gonna be meta." When I tell y'all, like, oh my god, because it's like he was a character who I was waiting to play on, and now I feel like if he gonna be meta, I ain't gonna be
I,
wanting to play with him.
yeah, then I can't play him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's when you was like the ban list, it could be here and there. Like some tournament it won't be a ban list, and some it will.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Yeah, so
limit people 24/7. I'd just say sometimes, depending on
yeah,
how comp it is. But for sparking, I wouldn't imagine anyone making it like me when I do it. I would not imagine it would be more than like 5, 10 characters. It can't because the game is already stated to be crazy.
hmm,
So I mean, how many? I would have to take out 90% of the roster at that point in order to make it
yeah,
valuable for everybody to just play normal characters.
yeah. And I had said like because in Dragon Ball, I was like in this Dragon Ball Sparking coming out like this game is probably gonna be where I'm gonna have to like where not where I have to where I want to try other characters because almost in every Dragon Ball Z game, all I did was play with the Saiyans. It was Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Trunks. And I'll say the exceptionals was on Kid Buu and Super Janemba. But I was like, but like after seeing gameplay and watching her on the show, I was like, Caulifla is someone who I want to try. Black is someone who I want to try because I ain't get to play fighters, so I ain't get to play with them, and also Cabba. So I was like, I want to try on a variety of different characters because it's gonna be a lot to choose from instead of me trying to play with the same 4 characters. Even though it's a lot of variations of them, I said that's something I want to try going into Sparking Zero, trying to play with other characters and
Yes,
using
sir.
the wide variety of characters that they're giving us to play with.
Hold on. 1 second. I'm reading up. 1 second. Jiraiya is not innocent. Oh. He said, "Look what I read." Not the eyeballs. Hold on. I think meta can weaken someone who is starting out, yes, but in my opinion, once you reach a certain skill level, you have to get to that next level fundamentally. In just a different plane. I get what you're saying, because you gotta use the character and learn how to counter it. I'd be crazy to say that I don't know how to counter Talia and I never used her. I feel like there's a certain level that I agree with. You gotta kind of learn, like Sparkin's a perfect example. I feel like you gotta play as UI to learn how to counter it. Type thing, which kind of goes in what you were just saying of branching out and learning other characters.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I be seeing all this gameplay. I be seeing all this damn vanishing and shit. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a lot for me to learn. Cause like, bro, this game's so fast. Like I told you, like it's been years since I played the other ones. So I feel like coming into Sparking Zero, I feel like I'm gonna be behind the 8 balls since folks is like it's gearing up off on Tenkaichi 3.
It could be.
But I ain't tripping on it though because like I wouldn't mind sitting here learning this game, learning the game again, and treat it as if it's a different game. Because I know for a fact for me coming into it, it's gonna be a different game for me because I haven't played the other ones in years.
I'm caught up on chat. Finally, I'm caught up in the chat. Okay, my bad. Head asses. Yes, that's how y'all be, iPal. Chris, y'all be popping up in the chats. Dude say money match, I'll be, huh? Oh, you get a name call up, huh? Y'all ever watch RDC? We go, huh? When Mark does that shit.
No,
I be y'all for real, bro. I said night, like he popped in here like Batman signal popped on the fucking rooftop, bro. Got his match and dip. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta stop. This need to be stopped. But overall, I am very excited for Sparking. Like I was saying, I don't think how far do you think the meta is gonna affect Sparking? You think it's gonna wind up like Storm, where it's like, damn, every game with the shit?
I feel like probably not because
I don't think so either.
a support factor is gonna factor in. If you get what I'm saying.
A support factor, like what do you mean?
Like the like having also having metas that supports. I feel like that can't play a factor in the Sparking Zero.
That is true.
So I feel like from that standpoint, that might be a pro that metas won't affect it, but game being a game in this generation, they gonna find anything that's broken or that'll get them a win screen. So I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, and it's like you were saying, like, bro, back then we were playing with characters because we like them and we thought they was cool. Nowadays they playing with characters because they want a guaranteed win.
Yeah, fiend shit. I'm like, damn. Like, for me, it's like, damn, I want to see you play with whoever, but it's like, why are you playing that? I feel like after a good 3 matches, and you understand or we realize that the character's stupid, you still just picking that character at that point. It's like, okay, so I see why you picking him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. It's like, oh, I got you. Want to see that windscreen? All right. But
Yeah.
going back and
But
forth,
but on how I was telling you, like on to be fair to that player who keep on picking them, like say if their favorite player, they say that their favorite on character is Beers, and it's like it happens to be broken, and they be like, damn, I can't play my favorite character no more. That's on how I be looking at it, but I do be getting what you and everybody else would be saying, what they be saying about it.
very hard to gauge, especially in this,
Yeah.
this gen. I don't even know how to do that. My best counter to that idea is to just like let everyone be happy was to allow people to pick whoever they want and then give them what is it like winner has to change team or loser has to change team. It was
Yeah.
one of the things like that. So you could pick whoever you want, but if you win, you change team just to keep it fresh.
Fresh, yeah. And that right there would be a good theory.
Yeah. That just solves the whole like, oh, he's picking the same team, he's broken. It's like, well, you can't complain now. If you lose, you lose. It's like you don't change the team like 3 times, Brody. There's a lot that goes into that. Where's Zoro? He wanted to. That was like an hour ago. He probably asleep. Off for y'all. I wanted to.
But if you can't speak on it,
What's up?
how early in September do you get on Sparking Zero?
What is it? It's usually like a week at the earliest. It's not like a month or nothing like that. It's usually around there, like a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder, when you was talking about it last night, like, are you guys sure that like y'all will be able to play and that it won't hit you with the like, you gotta wait certain amount of days until it really come out?
No, we gotta wait to play it. That's embargo, unfortunately. Like, we could play it, but we can't like stream it.
Upload it. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I did that with Storm and I did that with JJK on my old. And I'm learning from the other content creators around me. It's not like, oh no, don't do that, but it's not the smart decision for yourself for various reasons. Because the company probably won't like that. And then that hype doesn't last long. It doesn't. It helped with Storm, definitely. Like some of the people from here, I think, came from me having Storm early. That momentum helped me in the algorithm a little bit, but most of y'all came here from the algorithm of my rant video on the community. From the shit I was already talking about in this stream alone. I don't think, have you ever seen my rant, Reese?
Nah.
See, you don't even know about it. Like some of the dudes will put me in your algorithm is probably because you be playing Storm. Have you ever looked up Storm videos? Or
Nah, I had
because you came from Nechi, but how did TikTok?
I found you in his chat,
right?
And I saw that you had dropped it on the Discord link, and that he also had said that you stream and you was streaming at that exact same time. So he had dropped your link in his chat, so I clicked on it, and that's when I started watching you.
So your case is a bit different, but like some of the other majorities came from the rant video because I did an entire rant on like what happened to Storm because I was playing. It was for multiple reasons. One, because I was unhappy with the local tournament scene because I was trying to explain to them why we need a ban list. Like we don't have to agree on every character, but come on, bro. At the time, Shino was brain dead as hell. You cannot tell me that you could just beat that unless you're picking something similar or relevant to that team. You can't. And I was trying to explain to them like, yo, every competitive quote unquote game out there has some level of ban list or some sort of limitation. So you can't just walk around collecting free dubs. And if y'all are the host of some of these events, it just looks shady as hell to not have any ban lists and then have the host win a tournament. That just looks shady. And then you guys are also asking for like money pots and stuff like that. So, you know, that was my thing with that. So that was a small portion of the video, but that was why I was frustrated. And then there was just a general community of getting online every single day. I'm playing Shino, I'm playing Hagoromo. Well, he didn't come out yet, but who else was meta at the time? last Naruto, you know, the crazy characters. So I made a rant video anyway, and that shit, I think that's my most viewed thing on my channel. And that put me in the algorithm for dudes, I guess, who were looking for other characters and stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know, get away from that. But that's what I was saying. It can be good to get games early and post gameplay, but generally I didn't have to, because that video came out after the embargo lifted. So if I could did that shit, then I definitely could be fine without posting sparking early. That doesn't count for the Discord though. So that's why I be trying to tell y'all, hey yo, get up in this Discord, because when the game drops, if I'm working on my shit, my videos or whatever, y'all can watch. You know, that's cool and all. I just won't be streaming. I won't be posting or nothing. And I'll probably have to put a lock on that channel just for certain people. Like dudes I fuck with, y'all can watch, but I'm not gonna just let everybody see, because that's basically free content. And that's a whole thing in itself. But hey, it's a week early, just about. Hopefully, got a couple of spots in mind. Hopefully, you know, get it early, make some tech guys, and I got a couple of concepts. But you're saying like are you gonna work on the multiverses, the what if scenarios for Sparking Through? Like, are you gonna do anything with the what if stories?
I mean, I'll play them, but in terms of trying to make one of my own, I don't think I'm too creative to do something like that.
Okay.
But those things that wait, you talking about how like they had added that feature where folks like could create their own scenarios and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
That I'm for sure go play. But when it comes to like creating one, I honestly don't know, because I feel I'm not that creative. But who knows? Because I probably might fuck with that.
Because I have a couple of. I had an idea on that concept that you might be interested. Because you said you didn't want to like do too crazy the content, but it would be something very straightforward that you could do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just an idea. Not sure. Where's the man Urbia? Is he even online?
I ain't see him in the
Was.
I'm playing Miss. Oh shit.
So let me lock kids.
Hey.
The way he's like that. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
He hopped over. He might have gotten over then. It took me bad long to catch him on the chat. That was funny as hell though. Our comp players be lurking, popping up in the chat. I say, hey, what the fuck? I have not played Wukong. I will not get it. I'm the broke one.
Damn it.
Invite the honored ones. He not even on right now. This nigga not even on this shit right now. Invite the honored one is crazy, bro. Who is on this thing? Lil Wukong I can invite. Wukong, Pain Haters. That's the one thing I don't like about PS5. They don't show you when you're inviting somebody who's actually on the game, just see their names. That shit's kind of annoying. Cause you gotta remember it. We can get it. I know there's a who has the same game section, but that list is not even alphabetical. And it's not even by who's currently on. It just shows you who has it. It's very stupid. It's very stupid. Is that Irby?
Yeah, I'm only
You're what?
I'm only for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go because I'm tired as hell.
Tired. What did you do today?
Exhausted, bro.
We've been working. Everyone wants to be best at certain.
I was gonna say tier.
GG's.
The developers already verified that when you pick a weak character, you're playing a weak character. Like, like if you pick Krillin, who's weak compared to the Sans, he's gonna be weak. Like, so whatever character that you pick, like they're either gonna be strong or weak compared to like the anime. You know what I mean? Like their power level is to what they are in the anime.
Man.
So like I think that's gonna encourage people to want to play lower tier characters, because if I'm playing Gogeta and somebody's playing Krillin and they ended up beating my ass, that's purely off of just straight skill.
Yeah.
They can't be like, oh, he beat me because Krillin has this, or oh, he beat me because this, that. No, he
They're
beat
bragging
me.
right.
Yeah, he beat me because he knows the fundamentals of the game. He knows how to play the game, and he knows how the character works. And even though the character is significantly weaker, they find ways to beat you. So I think that the way they designed the game actually encourages people to play a different way. Obviously, but I mean, like, every fighting game is like that, Kaizen. Like Tekken, Street Fighter, Multiverses, like any fighting game is like that. Like people are going to pick the strongest characters in the game just so they can climb the ranks and win with zero effort. I mean, it's gonna happen. That's for every single fighter game. Like look at Blaze Blue. Like when Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle came out, I was heavy into that game. Like, and that's the first game that I was pink boxing. Like a first anime fighter that I would say anime, but it's like pink boxing. And like everybody knows Team Sight, that shit was busted as fuck. Like with Ruby and fucking Gordo, that team was fucking busted and broken. And everybody picked that team to climb the ranks. Like that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. But I think the difference is that compared to Storm, they specifically said that Sparking Zero, and if you played any other Tenkaichi games have never been competitive. They never have. Never. Like people try to make it competitive and be like, oh, there's a tier list and this, that, and the third. Like, no, these games have always been party. Like, they've always been casual games. Like, especially if you grew up playing Tenkaichi, these were games that you didn't really take serious. Like, every character had broken jank shit. Everybody was fucking, like, having fun with these characters. And they specifically said that Sparking Zero is not going to be a competitive game. That's why the characters who are weak in anime are weak in the game, because it's not supposed to be competitive in any way, shape, or form. So they're not going to really buff or nerf certain characters because they wanted to be anime accurate. So compared to like Storm Connections, that's a game where there are clearly weak characters, right? But there are weak characters who essentially probably should be stronger than other characters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are weak characters in the game, but then like in the end, like for example, Sarada should not be stronger than Madara, like at all, in no way, shape, or form. But the game mechanically have made her like top one in the game. Like she's stronger than like all these different people who she should not be stronger than. But because of the way she's designed, she's stronger than them. So,
do y'all like that theory? That
which theory? Which theory? Huh? Hello?
Hello? Y'all able to hear me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, I asked, do you prefer it that way, that games starting to be based on how it is on anime, or just have everything completely balanced?
I think I like it. Well, Dragon Ball Z can get away with it
Hmm.
because again, like Tenkaichi has been like that. So I honestly don't mind it because it leaves zero room for excuses. If I'm beating
Yeah.
you with a non-meta character and you're playing a meta team, you can't say I'm playing broken.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like even if like what Kaizen said, even if people are like, oh, this is the most broken team, whatever, there's gonna be a point system. So like you can't put like broken characters on your team. Like you can't put like Jiren and fucking Ultra Instinct on the same team.
And you is right about that point system. I forgot about that. So like, and that also go help play on in a role so that folks just won't be picking everybody who's OP.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
point system is gonna prevent people from stacking like fucking like
Broly, Jiren, you out go
like, you
type
know what I
shit.
mean? Yeah, like it's gonna prevent people from stacking. Like they gotta play characters who probably aren't as strong as the characters they want to play. Now, combat that. People are probably gonna be like, I don't want to pick teams. I just want to play like solo. Like, okay, say as if they do pick characters that are like what strong, like Jiren, whatever. There's ways
Mhm.
to there's like different ways and systems
Raymond.
and mechanics that they put to really combat that. Like, you know what I mean? Like they put like sparking rush or whatever and encounters. Like there's
Yeah.
mechanics make it possible for you to win. Like they had mentioned that like even if you pick somebody like Hercule,
Mm.
if you know the game fundamentally, you still
Yeah.
have a chance to
Chance to
win.
win. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I remember they said that in the interview, like word for word. Like Hercule's weak, but if you know how to play him and you know your fundamentals, you can still win. Like you have a chance.
And that's the
And
again another key difference from Storm to that.
yeah, a big difference,
Big difference.
for sure. A huge difference. Like, why in the world would you make an anime game and have it to where characters who are weaker than other characters beat characters who are far beyond their level? Like it just doesn't make sense. Like, but again, it's just the way you execute it, like the way you go about it. And like Storm has so much inconsistencies.
Hey.
Like, why in the world would you let PT? Okay, so PTS Shino, right? He can
Right.
drain your chakra because he can do that in anime. Okay, fair. But why in the world is somebody like Sarada tracking you and doing all this wild shit when she doesn't do that? And so you know, it's like it just doesn't make sense.
This man really pulled up.
Sir.
So that's what I like the most. I do think that more anime games need to do that. And what in my opinion about Sparking Zero, I think it's gonna set the bar really high for anime fighters like in the future. Because anime fighters already have a bad rep to themselves because they've never been broke. They've never been like balanced games, well thought out, really good story. You know what I mean? Like you can clearly tell they've always been cash cows. Like Jujutsu Kaisen with that slideshow bullshit. Like I don't know what
That
the
was
fuck
them
they were.
though. They could
Don't
have made
forget the
that game cool.
Blu-ray screen. Don't forget the Blu-ray.
Hey,
movie.
that
Like, I
was
don't know
fire,
what the
though.
fuck they were doing with that, but Sparking Zero adding what ifs and like animations and all that, like replaying off the iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, getting real creative with it.
Yeah, and like the graphics, the way it looks, the way it feels like they really are setting the bar so high. That's why I also believe Sparking Zero will do so well and so big, like reach so many high numbers, is because they are breaking the chains of anime fighters. Like they have so much of a bad rep to themselves. Kind of like when anime gets converted to real life. Like there's always that bad rep, like, oh shit, this shit is horrible. Like that Death Note in real life, that Death Note live action, that shit was fucking horrible. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made that shit. Like on Netflix, they always find a way to Americanize it. Dragon Ball Evolution, like I don't know what, like but
No, that is.
when you start to release shit like the One Piece live action, is probably one of the greatest anime adaptations I've ever seen. They got everything right. They got the characters right. They got the sound right. They got the designs right. They pretty much got everything correctly, like from down to a T, like everything, like, and it set the bar so high that other people are like, oh, this is how you do it. This is how it should be made. Like, look at the new Bleach game. Like, that shit looks great. Like, the graphics look really good. Like, really good. Like, I'm not a Bleach fan. Like, I've never watched Bleach, but wow, it looks amazing. Like, compared to what we would have gotten, like, earlier as an anime fighter, Bleach looks really good.
Yes, sir.
So, like, again, like, the bar is already set at this point. So moving forward, I hope to see more anime fighters, and when I see them, nobody's gonna be rolling their eyes anymore. Like, oh, here's another one. Like they're gonna be like, oh, this.
Nah, for real.
Let's just see y'all keep the same energy in December.
In December. Right. It's still not patched. It's December.
It's December.
Why is Cyberman one tapping me?
really
It's December.
I'm not really too worried about Sparking Zero because, again, it's one of those games where if you grew up playing it and you know the way that it is, like, and they already explained like the way it's designed, then I really have no room to complain about it because, like,
It's got a depth.
they're literally saying like these characters are going to be like really, really powerful. Like, you pick somebody like Jiren, like he's gonna be powerful. Like, you know what I mean? So like there's no room for me to really complain.
How did he?
Also, can we just take a clap for the developers of Sparking Zero? I mean, they have so much open communication with us. Like, they've been so open. Like, they've had so much open communication. They've really been like communicating, like saying like what's going to be a part of the game, like allowing game demos, and like, you know,
they really want this to work. Like,
yeah, they do. They really do. And they've been fixing it too, like here and there, like getting rid of like certain bugs, like, and just like uploading the, like, you know, updating the game every time that like they come out with a new
Orochimaru is him.
Solo Dora.
Like, on this tour, the entire time on this tour, they have been fixing like certain bugs and certain aspects of the game.
Yep.
Like, it's still the same demo build. Like, nothing has really changed, but they'll fix like certain bugs here and there.
Yeah. Camera glitching has been fixed.
Yeah, they've been fixing a lot, and they've been taking so much feedback. And I appreciate the producer or the director because he's been having so many interviews and like telling us like, okay, this is going to be a part of the game. This is the guy. Here's the game. Like, you know, I wish they would talk about online a little bit more. Like, what is online going to be like? But I digress. Like, you know, they talked about the game. They talk about what we're looking forward to. So I like it. I'm at this point, I want the game in my hands. Like, I love the gameplay. I do. I've watched so much to the point where like my brain is overloaded. But at this point, I'm kind of tired of watching gameplay. I just want the game in my hands at this point.
I don't want to talk about the game until it's released. That's my thoughts.
That makes sense. I just seen so much
now.
gameplay. But no, Kaiser, you're right. The game will kind of like, after the game drops, after like a month or so, niggas are gonna farm content. Oh, best team, best this. This is
A month?
That's a lot of time, buddy.
That's a week. I say a week.
Yeah, week, month, like people are gonna do that, like for sure, 100%.
How many jobless people
And
play
then we're
anime
gonna see it
games?
online. This team. Make sure you pick this team. And then you see the same team online. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I was hoping you'd stop blocking.
That's gonna be expected. That is
Get you,
going to
fan.
be.
A lot of jobless individuals in the anime community.
Keep going for the perfect.
I am.
Also, what makes this game so much more different than the Connections is that there's way more content. There's so much more content. There's so much more to do in Sparking Zero than there is in Connections.
There's
Yeah.
content for connections. People just want to play the same 10 characters.
Well, there's
That's a
content in
choice.
Connections, but it's very limited. Like compared to Sparking Zero, there's like nothing that like in Connections.
I
Like
see what
there's
you mean.
literally
Like actual game modes.
yeah,
Oh,
like
well,
actual
you mean
game
that?
modes.
That's different.
But in terms of stuff to
With creative teams right now, but nope.
You
let me
have
just pick
tournament
Mari.
on release. You'll have online multiplayer, player matches, tournament modes. You'll have fucking rank matches, and then you'll have fucking story mode, what if mode, fucking picture mode. You have replay mode. You have that mode where when you make an edit, when you make a thing, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this mode where when you're making an edit or whatever, you can change like the way that they communicate to each other and their aura and shit. They showed that off like months ago where it was like Gogeta versus Vegito. And before the match started, before the match started, they like paused it and like there was this camera and like on the left hand side there was these different messages that you could just replace for like Vegeta or Gogeta, like the way that they talk to each other and like changing their aura and shit. Like bro, there's so much more to do than just play the story mode or play the DLC. Like there's so much you can do in that game, bro.
wait, low key. I'm gonna be doing a lot with the what ifs.
Back. And then you can buy characters through Zenny or playing the game, like unlocking characters like playing the story and shit.
Yep.
Pick your own paths and shit. Like so much more to do. So much more.
I ain't gonna lie. It's probably because we had got spoiled with Connections doing it this way. But I was kind of, I wasn't let down. I was kind of like, damn, every character ain't gonna be available to us. We gotta unlock them.
Yeah, that's
I
how it
actually
used
like
to
it
be.
that way though. It was
No,
like
yeah,
that in the
it's like that in
games.
old games. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like that in the Tenkaichi games. In the
I
old
understand.
ones.
I guess because we got spoiled with
Yeah.
Connections gave everybody.
Naruto and fighters and games like that.
We
Well,
about to watch a magic show real quick.
Yeah, yo. The fighters did have us unlock Super Saiyan God, so I can't see that.
So
But
people who
most
say
modern games
that,
are like that, though. Yeah.
people who say that we're gonna go through a honeymoon phase and it's gonna be over, I think are 100% wrong. Like, we're talking about a game that gets like over millions of views every time they drop a trailer. Like, they don't even miss. Niggas are doing layups in their sleep, bro.
Yeah. I think it's just the anime games have scarred us to the point where we're in denial. It's like, it's not gonna go far.
Yeah,
That's all we've gotten. Every
yeah.
time we've had a good anime game that we saw through trailers, they flopped it.
Right.
Like every time. Demon Slayer. Who was the first to do it though? Fucking what's that head ass game? The ugly models. Jump Force. Jump Force. Yep.
Nobody knows.
Jump Force was the first to do it.
Underrated classic.
Soul dudes. They talking about Connections as robbery. They robbed niggas over there. What?
Who the hell is this?
Underrated classic.
Oh, he's another good player.
And like Kaiser, you make such a great point, bro. Like, to the point that I was making, like, we've been burned so many times by other anime fighters that when people see Sparking Zero, they're like, it's gonna be the same. Like,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna be the same.
I got that mentality still too. Like, I'm excited, but I just know it's gonna be better than Connections. That's all. I'm not
That's a
expecting.
very low bar, sir. It's a very
I
low bar.
know. I'm just not
Like,
expecting
you can't compare
like
the two.
some of the stuff people are saying. Like, oh my god, it's gonna be, because it's gonna happen. I just
I
feel
feel
like
like
I don't know. I think the game is gonna exceed that level because again, like we've been burned so much, bro. Like burned so many times.
yeah,
Exceeding
like,
connections is not
it's not a high
that
bar.
impressive. I'm just saying.
I feel
I
like the
know.
game is
Impressive.
perfect.
I
But
think
the
I think
only
it will
critique,
really raise that bar. Like I
I
said,
don't
I
know if
think
that's
it will
gonna.
really raise that bar for anime fighters.
Ain't no.
Magic
Why am I
shows.
questioning it? Why am I questioning it?
Yo, how do you do that?
yeah, the only critique I had about Sparking Zero that I was kind of disappointed was that they ain't make Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta a transformation. Because I was looking at it, if y'all gonna do that, y'all should have made full form Frieza transformation or Super Vegeta transformation.
My only gripe right now, my only concern is that since the tournament, since team mode has point system, niggas are going to find a way to get around that. Like they're going to pick like fucking Goku and Vegeta by like base forms and transform, and still have like Jiren and them other niggas on the team. You know what I mean? To like bypass that shit. So like I'm wondering like how are they going to combat that? Like when niggas are gonna just sit there and pick base forms of other characters and then just run away and transform and have like a fucking Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue and Beerus and fucking Jiren on their team because they transform. You know
They're
what I mean?
probably gonna set a value like for the character as a whole. Like if you pick that character at all, it's probably gonna cost a lot. That's the
Oh,
only
thank
way to
God,
combat
Oscar.
that.
Thank
That's
God.
literally the only way I can think of. That would be
That's the only
common
thing I can really
sense.
see too, because
That
like
would be common sense. Like you got to make Goku cost at least 8 points. Otherwise, dudes are just gonna go base and then now he's 3 points. So I would just imagine that they would foresee that. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
What the pain?
yeah, because like are they gonna do it that way? Like I hope so because
This is why
what
I
I
use
don't want is to
Naruto.
fight a
This
is,
is
is to
why.
fight a
This
nigga
is
What
why.
the
is to fight a
fuck?
nigga with a team. Fight a
Back
nigga
to
with the
Itachi.
team. He has base forms and then runs away the entire match and tries to either transform or fuse. And then guess what? He's got fusion, Jiren. Like, come on, like
What?
there's gotta be some way
Pain,
around
what
it.
do I pay you for?
Pain.
This is why I use Nagato and not you.
Not
But
you.
we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping the latter, Kaizen. I hope they do what you said.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the common, like, because that's how Raging Blast did it. They had a value system. Character as a whole just cost a certain amount because it would be way too easy to just, let me just go base Goku, base Vegeta, and I'll just transform all the way up. Spend an
Yeah, just
entire match
transform all the
just
way up, like
running
right.
away, timing niggas out. That would be so toxic for Rain.
Facts. Oh, you know what? I forgot that they did that shit in Raging Glass.
Yeah. Raging Blast was so much. Like, that's why I'm also hyped, because Raging Blast, I spent an entire summer on that game alone. I didn't play nothing else. Woke up every day. Raging Blast. And I met so many cool dudes in tournament mode. And now that tournament mode is confirmed, it's going to be probably like that. Hopefully they have the same mode where you can kind of select themes. So they had a mode where you can do movie characters only. They also had a mode where you could do Z heroes only. They had a mode where you could do villains only. So maybe if they put in that little bit more effort, we'll have similar options. I saw you hit the button. I heard you hit the
Oh, I
button.
hate this game.
Kaizen, do you
Football don't work.
remember?
I heard you hit the
Kaizen, do
button.
you remember? Do you remember how much Goku was base form in Raging Blast?
I do not. I do
I know
not.
it's like man long ago, but
I
know it's
do
like a
not.
if you remember that.
oh,
Or how
cousin.
many points you get? Like how many? Like what
I
can you
think it
not
was
go
like
past?
I think it was like 20. I think 20 was the total. I think all the sands were like 8. It was something like that.
That makes sense.
It added up pretty quickly. It was either 20 or 25. So if you had Goku and Vegeta on the same team, it automatically was like 16.
That's great.
And then you only had one more character because obviously at that point, fusion was an in-game mechanic, so you could just fuse and get Vegito for free. So
Yes, sir.
They thought about a lot of that when they made that game. What was
I
your
was gonna say,
question, Reese?
yeah, I'm about to say to answer
Oh shit.
our question. I feel like this answer our question like how come like back then we only had one to play with characters because we actually liked them. I feel like what played a factor into that. It just to simply put it is online. I think just folks need to want it to be the best. I feel like that probably kind of hindered it.
That as well. Because we didn't really have too much online in PS2.
Yeah,
I never did. But Joe, I know they had the dial-up shits.
I blame the
did.
clout chasing.
I know about that. I never had that.
Much online clout chasing.
I never had that. I found out Ultimate Alliance had online. I was like, what? For PS2. I was like, how would that have? They did. There was a couple of PS2 games that had online. It's probably
Shit.
ass, but
I just remember playing Ultimate Alliance with 3 of my brothers.
yeah, they had online.
That's crazy.
Same work. Can you jump out of it? God, hey. That's not wild. We like that. No, but oops, dash 2 bombs now. Remember when dudes were using this every game when this game first came out? There's another juice dude was sitting there abusing.
M2, yep. I remember that shit.
Remember that.
Beat your
Tired game.
character.
Ooh, yo.
Ashirama's ground pound is B tier.
Wow, that's crazy.
Diddle statue.
I saw it, side dash and everything. I'm not even gonna sub. I know it's not gonna register, but I'm gonna do it.
Another character we also seen a lot of at the beginning of the game was Kiba. Just keep on doing Fang or Fang.
God.
There's another one.
God, Kiba.
That ridiculous.
We had people just brain dead spamming Fang over Fang every game.
When they dash out of it.
I can't believe people who say this game was better with armor.
Those are the dudes who were on there doing that.
Yeah.
Nice. Try not to rely on that.
I am
Game.
surprised when they did patch that armor shit, and they didn't patch Renee Sasuke, his Black Chidori. So that
Oh,
shit
no.
got armor and it beats every other jutsu.
Yeah. But I threw my bomb.
Dudes were just throwing out jutsu with
Randomly. No fear in
No
the soul.
fear.
I want to play the Magic Wizard. No. If he hits me with another one, it'll be the end of all of. Okay. That works.
Damn. Sam. I know he's sick.
Sick, man.
You
That was
shouldn't be able to do anything in a game without fear.
Period. Or punishment. You should never just make a mistake and always get out for free. Zero fear that anything will happen to you. I remember I used to. This is before dudes knew that you could just like consistently switch and stop. Dudes used to sit there with Shinos and literally just stand there and charge in the middle of the map. And when I used to catch them, they didn't know what to do. They used to be like, "Oh, huh? You caught me? How did you?" GG Sam. Charging in the middle of the map, throwing out supports, just standing there. Zero fear in their soul. You got me.
You played dude in one of your streams last week, right? I think I remember seeing his name.
Reactions? Yeah. That was the honored one.
Okay.
That's the wizard. You better be careful.
Yeah, I think I might get cooked.
I'm still mad you deleted that one Storm 4 stream.
Which one?
The one where Mecha Naruto ignored Pain's almighty push.
Oh, yes. So good. I think I still got the one where Itachi did his down combo and went the other way for no reason.
That was a good one.
I was crashing out. Oh my god, I was crashing out, bro. I was like, how? Might be able to get him, Reese. This playstyle was just quick, so as long as you shut down the speed tactics before he starts getting into his setups, you should be alright. That fat man might save you.
Damn, I didn't even do that.
Wow.
The only voice change I like in this game is the way Sasuke acts. My turn versus my turn. Like the way he's danced.
Oh,
That shit was so
I only
goofy.
play on Japanese.
Oh man.
This is the first time I've ever done that on a game.
He used to
Like-
go my turn.
I have never made a game Japanese dub. Never.
I've never Storm 4 either.
No, you didn't need to on Storm 4. It was fine.
Oh, I used to play both. My turn. To me, Berserk would mean it. My turn. Like a little kid asking for his toy. Like, what the fuck? Mom said it's my turn to play.
Think of me as a wall. I still, to this day, don't know why they gave Kakashi that line.
So cringe. Alright, chat, this is probably do one more. Let's see. Depends on how I feel. I need to eat. To the 12 o'clock, Jesus.
Oh, I looked up and the magician is winning.
What the reactions reacting right now is crazy, bro. No, can't see.
Yeah, it might be time to pull out Naruto. Might be time.
Really?
Might be that time of the night.
I was gonna ask, how come you ever awaken with him, Reese?
I mean, to keep it real, I really
Do any
don't.
of those characters have good awakenings? I don't think so.
I really don't do awakening to begin with.
Oh, okay. That is true. I've never seen Awaken. Those are interesting.
Damn,
Well, that's a double sub trap.
set me up.
Oh, I can't even tell that. Wait, who did what? Oh, that was one round. What the fuck?
But I thought that was game.
I thought that was game. I thought you
ain't
won.
gonna lie.
I thought you won. What the fuck? When did he come back? Yo, so much is happening.
Once I get sparking, I'm going straight into training mode.
I don't do training.
I'm gonna do training. And then I have to unlock all the characters using
Damn it.
just like the
You gonna
story.
become the CEO of Sparking? You gonna do?
No, I'm gonna be in training for a long time, and then I'm gonna play some stories to unlock all the characters.
Oh, so you're just gonna become a district manager? I see you.
Dead.
It got good benefits, man.
Because I get 6 characters for free, and then I also get to Dragon Balls to summon. Probably gonna summon another character.
Can we summon Omega Shenron real quick?
I wish.
There's some characters you'll be using. All I'm gonna say.
Let me go ahead and summon.
First thing I'm gonna do is story mode. Then after that,
Make it
I'll probably start learning characters.
As long as I
time
know how to
for
use every
summon.
Vegeta, I'm cool.
dead.
He's a fiend. Damn, that shit went all the way up. Good shit.
GG's.
That includes baby Vegeta.
Dead.
I've been
If you
thinking
make
about
it in the
that that secret character who they said who going to be exclusive if you pre-order. I think it might be Kid Broly. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't
it's
see
gonna be a
folks talking about
Daima
him.
character.
You
It'll be a
think so?
Daima character. Yeah, because Daima, we get Daima news the same day Sparking Zero drops.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just that I ain't think it gonna be Diamond because I thought they said that Diamond gonna be Pack 2 and that Super's gonna be Pack 1 already.
Wait a minute.
No,
Sparking drops October 11th,
superhero.
right?
Superhero, I think, is Pack 1, and then Pack 2 is Daima, and then Pack 3 we don't know.
Sparking dropped on the 11th of October, right?
No,
Yes, sir.
10th.
Oh, you know what? I'll just take off Friday. I'll just schedule my doctor's appointment that Friday.
You want to know what's
Take
so
off.
weird? You want to know
Sure.
what's so weird?
Oh, so you're gonna be at
On
the
the
doctor's.
trailer, in the trailer, they say the game drops on the 11th. But when you go on the PlayStation Store, it says the 10th.
You lied.
So I don't know what. Like I don't. It don't make sense. Like I don't know. I don't know why the PlayStation Store says the 10th, but then they say the 11th. Because then they're letting me download the game on the 5th. So I don't really get it.
I think this
fuck?
is just a good year for Sony. They got it like that. They're getting Xbox games. They're getting Sparking Zero
Whew.
early. It's a good time to own a PlayStation.
Indeed.
Facts.
Oracle, how's that Black Myth Wukong?
It is good, especially if you like Souls-like games.
Wait, I thought it wasn't a Souls-like.
It is.
Is it true that game is short?
Not.
Yeah, I only have 4 hours on it. I'm already like 20% done.
People keep saying it's not a Souls-like.
You lied.
The way people complain about these boss battles, I don't know.
I guess you could say he's monkeying around.
I know you expected us to laugh at that. I will sadly shake my head in this moment. That was an insane word. Some shit
I
I'd
guess you
say.
could say he...
Yeah, I've been seeing motherfuckers do boss battles.
How did you miss that?
Minato, you failed.
Twice. I'm dead. Alright. This is why he's the main and not the support, because this man misses on purpose, I swear to God.
This is why we use Toby Rama instead.
I don't
You
want
used,
to.
you used to fight him in Storm 4, Kaza?
I used to watch his movie show. It's not getting twisted. This man used to be on stage and I'd watch.
Look, there's more stuff happening in the chat. Look.
Toby Rama's not a fraud.
Look at the drama. Look.
I know it's.
Look at the drama. Look at the drama in anime comeback clash. Look.
Oh, I'm not.
Look.
Look at it.
I left that Discord for a good reason.
It's more drama, bro.
Guess who was part of the drama? Veronica. Look.
I thought she got booted like the other day.
No. Kaizen, we don't talk about that. Remember? Right. Because when I was mod and I was part of it, I warned them about Veronica months ago. 3 to 4 months ago, I warned them.
He warned them in December.
I warned them. See, Reese, I want to let you know.
Oh,
I panicked.
He's really gonna come back.
I panicked.
Bruh.
I really want you to know something, Reese. These two gentlemen in this VC, you see them, you hear them, they know about maybe 4 or 5 months ago when Veronica first came into the server for Anime Combat Clash. I said off rip she was going to be a problem.
Wait. I have one question. Why does it matter?
Because she's part of the drama. Look.
What does that matter here, though? That's over there.
No, you're right.
I do just remember the other day I was bored, so I went in that combat clash. And all I seen was Kaizen, like he was trying to shut shit down. He was like, "I get shot."
Oh yeah. I was on the train. I was like, "What the fuck?" I came to chat. They was talking silly word.
And that's when I got to scrolling up, and I was like,
"No, Irby, they was talking silly."
Yeah,
I was like, "What the hell?"
I was like, "What the hell?"
Wait, what were they saying?
Nothing
crazy.
Kaizen, logos, and Miss was telling me when we was on VC like last week or two.
Oh, I'm talking silly, bro. Like,
Snafu tagged Darko and said, "Hey, we can't talk about this here." Darko's like, "Why did you tag me?" Look. Wait, what silly things were they
That'd be
saying
really
though? I want to know.
No, don't worry about that. Silly shit.
That's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Type you get.
Oh, this
jiggy
man
with.
pulled out Jigen. Here we go.
Well, instantly goes up the tier list.
Hey, cousin, if you could set it up, I want to fight on reactions the first round. Not like first, but
in the same
not
bracket.
like first, but I want to be type
Okay.
shit.
You know what? I won't use Nagato. I'll use the other redhead.
All right, we'll get this stuff up for you. What time are you available? Let me see.
My other redhead mash character.
All right, we'll see if he's available.
Oh
What time
no,
can we
he
pencil
pulled
you
out
in?
Lee. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this shit is about to be a
What time can we pencil
movie,
you
yo.
I'm about to treat it like it's
You
the
said
anime.
what?
This shit about to be a movie.
What time can we pencil you in, Reese? What time can we pencil you in?
What do you mean?
Like pencil you in.
It does. I'll just
What you
randomly
mean by-
because the dude
what
left.
you
Now
mean
I
by-
can't do it properly.
Add you to the schedule. Add you to the schedule.
To do like what?
To fight whoever you need to fight.
He's trolling.
Oh,
Because you said put me in the same bracket. He said, let me schedule you in. Let me see what time I can get you in there.
like, bro, I'm lost. I'm like,
He's like,
huh?
what the fuck? Where's my mask? I put the mask? Alright, whatever.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Alright, let me see if I still got it with this board too. This is the one no one we got.
I think I'm fine with that Boruto.
Hey yo.
Look, can someone explain to me why there's always drama in that Discord?
I don't know. Yo, Kaizen, I got yo. So when Sparking drops, I'm getting the whole week off work that following week, bro.
He's a fiend.
Dude.
Nah, I can't. Bro, do you realize I have like over 80 hours because I never call off, and that doesn't roll over. That doesn't roll over. So I gotta use it.
So if you was a doctor like me, you could be getting your hours for free.
Yeah.
I don't use them, and they don't roll over. So I gotta use them.
You need to get on that GriffNet tech.
My boss is like, you gotta use it. So I gotta use it.
I mean, you still got 2 months left at that point.
Yeah.
1 week off. I'm gonna be off that whole week. I cannot wait.
Oh, never mind. It's that Boruto. Oh, yeah, you right, cousin. You got it.
I can't wait.
I feel like I haven't got no pickup, especially after this.
Yeah, he's very neutral.
Limited.
And
Yeah.
relies on other characters and tools to keep it going. He kind of like Itachi used to be. Or Shisui, I should say. Kind of like Shisui used to be.
Like
I'm so glad they
Itachi-
gave that a multi-week butts.
Itachi, a one-man army when I'm using them.
It does. I love this finish.
The fourth are just backup dancers.
Back. Backup dancers.
Storm 3 Kakashi. I see a PTSD. Jesus.
Dude.
Bro, a game I be seeing that motherfucker still be keeping alive, and I don't know how, bro. Is Xenoverse 2, bro.
Same problem with Storm players. That's all it is.
Xenoverse 2. That shit is dead.
Yeah, bro, like that stuff be crazy.
Niggas online playing CACs.
Talk about a dead game. I feel like Xenoverse is dead.
They can
That
be
shit
very
used to
good.
be
It
so
should be.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
used
you're right.
to
It should be.
funny. Like I remember when Xenoverse 2 came out, that nigga Kaizen was playing that shit. That shit was so funny. That man would get so tight because niggas would go online and pick creative characters and do whatever the fuck they wanted.
I still got the video where I threw it out the window. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
It's on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Creative characters were so
I
broken.
dead ass threw that shit out the window. Yo.
Like your controller, the
No,
whole
the
game.
game. I threw that shit out my window. I live on the 4th floor, bro. I ain't never seen that shit again.
Yo, that landed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I threw that shit straight out the. I was like, look, you guys see? You want me to play this shit? Fuck out of here. I'm not playing this shit.
Niggas had creative characters that were broken as fuck.
No, it was the lag at the time. What got it was I think it was playing Broly, because the way the game lags and the hitbox for Broly, people would be able to grab spam you and you couldn't block it or move. It would register even if you move because the netcode is just dog shit. So this dude hopped in the lobby and just grabbed the entire match, and I almost beat him. I dodged and then he grabbed me again. I lost. So I just threw that shit up. Fuck that. I was bugging.
Guys, you remember when I threw my Storm 4 out the window?
I remember that.
That game cost way too much money to be throwing it out a window. No.
Dang, bro. I remember that.
$60.
Oh, we was dying. That's when we was with Alex and Sage. Yo,
I threw that shit
that's
out
when you was on the campus, right?
threw that shit out the fucking window. A picture, too. Took a picture.
I remember that shit. He said, look.
That
He
shit
said,
was
somebody,
on the concrete ground.
somebody gonna cross this and be like, oh boy, look at me. Yo.
Storm 4 used to really irritate the fuck out of me, bro.
You know, fuck boy status forever.
I know he heated.
I used to be so heated. I used to throw my controller at the wall,
Oh,
bro.
you're not even trash, bro. You're pretty good, Sega.
Hey, at least you didn't break a cell phone.
Yeah, I broke my phone.
Yo, that shit was funny. That nigga came over. He came to the VC the next day, and that nigga said, "Yeah, I broke my phone, bro. Like I really threw that shit to the ground."
All
That was
because of-
across the room.
Yo.
It was Naruto.
It was Storm
That
2
nigga threw that
Naruto
shit
being
on the
Naruto.
Storm 2 Naruto, outmashing every character I had. And he was breaking the game. Shit I know you can't do. Yo.
Oh God, look at this man. He got me, Naruto, and bruh.
Toss that shit, bro.
So funny.
Picked it up, my SIM card was cooked. I had no service. I was like, what happened? I went to Verizon. She was like, yeah, you gotta get a new SIM card or like, you gotta get a new phone.
What
I was
happened to your phone, sir?
She was like, what happened? I was like,
I played Storm.
it fell. He was like, so you didn't throw it or not? Because, you know, that doesn't normally happen if you just drop it.
He's
I was
like,
like-
I know you lying.
I was like, no, bro.
I know you was playing Storm.
I know you was. I was the Naruto. I know that was you.
I was the Naruto with nasty work.
I just got off. I was playing in the middle of my shift like the doctor. That was me.
That is nasty work.
And my friend the doctor, he play on his shifts too.
Yeah, Gar gonna be putting in overtime if I gotta fight this man.
Yeah, this is my last tournament. It's all good, miss. But this gotta be it, bro. I gotta eat. I ain't eat shit. It's 1 a.m. I'm trying to stay away from the DoorDash tug.
Or that make it go back in your fridge a couple more times.
For real.
Yes,
Got
sir.
some hot dogs in there. We got some leftover oxtails and rice and peas. We gonna make it work.
But hey, I'll take DoorDash over Uber Eats. They can't even get my address right.
Same. That's what happened last stream. Stay got me go downstairs, showing up in the back of my building where the alarm isn't, where the fucking door isn't.
Or they'll give you the wrong order.
Right. In the
Like,
works.
I ordered a chicken sandwich. You gave me chicken nuggets.
And they'll even be telling you where they at. It'll just be like in the works. The fuck does in the works mean? In the works. You working on a miracle? You walking? Like what are you?
The restaurant still preparing your order.
Right, that's DoorDash for you, but at least they tell you like yo, they working on it. In the works. That got it. In the works. Where's my order? Oh, it's in the works.
That is a crazy statement. In the works.
In the works.
Don't let me go to a restaurant and hear it's in the works.
In the works. Do you want to play the wizard?
I don't care, regardless.
You haven't played the wizard since 4. Maybe you should be that wizardry. Give me the front row. You be in the audience. I'll be the audience. You be the assistant for a show. Wow, that's so slow. I thought it was faster. That's guard pressure. I'm not.
What the? I stopped.
Oh, no, you did. None of that. Oh, shit.
How did Sasuke?
That hit you? I tried to block.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, shit.
Wow, the sand block.
Oh, you're crazy. But I'm not working. I did the wrong view too. Fuck. No!
That is crazy.
I could have swore. Did they nerf him? Because I could have swore he used to be able to dash after that. I could be delusional.
Here, guard. Oh,
Sasuke. How did that hit?
clip that. Clip that. Flip it.
Flip it. Might have me pull out that Naruto, sir. This man's... Excuse me? Nah. Alright. What is going on here?
My guard the same level as my Itachi? Question mark?
Stop that, man. Enough of that. My turn to mash, not yours. Wow.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay. Yep, like that.
Did you? My God, this man's insane. Nope, not doing it. I've been saving this. It's just for you, Goran. Look at him stopping full-blown shield. Ah.
Oh,
that was
that hit
good
me
water
on the
style.
ground and yeah,
Bird
why
away.
play Nagato when I could play Gar?
Questions. None of that.
I thought he was going.
That's not what I did. That broke hard, yo.
That's what's up.
This is bad.
think your sub's about to come back.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit support too. Oh, let's go.
Oh,
GG.
drama, really?
Sell him, Toby. So you got that Donzo and Itachi, bruh. Yeah, we still playing Guru. I mean, I could play off stream. I'm just ending the stream. I'll eat while I play, but I'm just ending the stream. Damn proud, Reese. Give it your all. You can join them next one.
I don't know. This man got to fight through PTSD and PTS Naruto. Wait, communicating? Communicating?
And they about to boot me.
Oh, well, if it boots you, then that means you're going to have a rematch.
Yo. It's just a lobby timeout. Yeah, I just lost people. What up, Kaizen? Yo,
You think Gar was bad? This is going to be worse.
I think he went to go get his food.
Oh, he's cooked.
Yeah, he away from the game. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Kaizen reached out. Alright, y'all boys, I'm off this shit. I'll holler at y'all later.
Oh wait, I walked in the room and
Yep.
came back and it was done.
That's because you got lagged out.
Ah,
Now you got to fight the honored one again.
I'll win.
Yo, Kaizen,
Yo,
what up?
we're good. We're good.
I was playing on my remote
What
play.
the?
Let's go. I am the honored.
On my remote play, my phone. I couldn't play back today.
Yeah, this game is retarded.
Remote play on phone is the same word.
I heard remote playing was like, you got it.
That's
Yeah,
how she
you
was
want
good.
last one? Or are you hopping off?
I'm popping off. I'm about to go eat some oxtail, rice, and peas.
Nigga, not eating out there. I just made that yesterday.
Hey, good send some. Appreciate it.
Alright, bro.
Peace.
Good game. Yeah, whenever you want to fight again, just invite me, bro. My apologies for tonight. I wasn't prepared.
No, you good. Still something.
Sorry, taking King and taking Victazia.
No, it's about that. Strikers. They're gonna do Shisui. They give him a new set because he's pretty ass. So
Yeah, I have
I'm
strength.
definitely gonna be on that. I don't know what day they drop nothing. I have no idea.
Are you playing Strikers tonight or no?
I don't think he's out yet. They just dropped the trailer. Whenever it drops, that's when I'll be on it.
Okay. What are you gonna play tonight?
Am I playing tonight?
I'm saying, what are you gonna play later?
My eyelids. I'm eating, watching Breaking Bad, and then I'm watching my eyelids.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh, it's a dead up, dead ass. Go to sleep. Tomorrow I gotta hit the gym and then go to my aunt's house, help her with a fucking computer, and then after that I gotta fake my doctor's note. And then after that, I gotta go on a little
Did you
journey.
just say fake my doctor's note?
Yeah, he fraud, bro. He's Sukuna.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fake a doctor's note if you're actually sick and they don't know. GG's, bro.
Oh, see, I'm about to hop on some Black Myth car.
Yeah, monkey business.
Bro.
But I mean, it's not really faking it.